Hi guys.
Hello guys.
I'm just going to adjust the camera. Just bear me 1 second.
Well, I was just going to do that. So
Yeah, sit down. Shut up. Lee was feeling like he's not in the frame. What a shame.
Now I am.
Right, we'll just give it a few more minutes or a lot of people to join. Okay, there's about 136 people on at the moment, so we'll give it a few minutes just for everybody else to join, and then we've got things that we want to...
I need to know if everybody can hear us first. Can everybody hear us?
Anybody there?
Just let us know if you can hear us.
Yes, somebody said yes.
Okay, good. Cool.
Oh, loads of yeses.
Oh, there's lots of...
Whoa, it's scrolling pretty fast there.
It's going to take us a while to try and get used to this very fast scrolling.
We've got another laptop that we're reading comments on, so we can scroll back because we've got it on the TV, so it's scrolling up pretty fast. But we've got another laptop, so we can scroll back. We'll give it a few more minutes before we start, and we've got a couple of things that we want to talk about before we jump into questions, and then we've got some questions that our patrons have asked. So we're going to cover them first, and then we'll go on to questions and answers in the session.
Yeah. So I'm not going to wear this hat for very long because I'm frigging.
It's not even on your head. It's just sat on the top like a doily.
You mean?
You've got it sat up there.
Hi, Gareth Huxell.
Hi, Gareth.
So whilst we're waiting, do you want to go over some stuff? Well, not waiting for help, really. Just
251 people. So we said we give it a few minutes, and it's only like 1 minute past 6. So let's just give it until like 5 past, so we've got everybody on, and then we'll just cover the stuff that we've got written down.
Yeah. Hi, Lee and Emma.
Hi, Lee and Emma.
I'm going to take this hat off soon because I'm really warm, and no, I've got no face mask tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, he has got a face mask. Can't you tell?
This is the best face mask, my most beautiful one. What are you doing?
I'm just turning it down so that flickering's annoying me.
We're having a gin.
We've had a few gins.
Hi, Jade Livermore. Or Livermore. Livermore, I think it's that.
Livermore.
We do apologise if we can't always get around to everybody's shout outs. There's just, obviously, we're
getting lots and lots and lots.
Too many.
No, Sarah, I can't swear, unfortunately, because we have no beep button.
Yes.
So we know there's kids watching, so yes. I will refrain myself from commenting.
David Allen says he's sat there with his wife with a face mask and a gin.
We've got supplies on the table. You can they're just off frame there, but we've got them ready.
Yeah. Somebody's watching our Lanzarote vlogs. That reminds me, my mum's going to Paphos in a couple of days.
We kind of wish we were going with her, don't we?
Yeah.
So give it another couple of minutes and then we'll start. Oh, somebody just texted me. Somebody's probably watching.
I'm trying to keep up with all the comments, but it is going quite fast.
And it's on Top Chat as well.
Yeah. So
thanks, Katie. Hi, everybody that's joining. I can't read that fast. They're scrolling up that fast.
Hi, the Ferdinand's family. Thank you. We'll email you very, very soon. Somebody said hi from Birmingham there. Katie's World of Autism. Oh, hi. It's you guys. Yes, I know who you are now. Katie, one of our patrons.
Ian, if you want to become a patron, check out the text below this video. There's a link in there.
So Katie lives in Birmingham, which I'm quite jealous about because they've now got the world's biggest Primark with a Disney cafe.
Oh, yeah. They have, yeah. Which Lee wants to go to this week. And I said, I'm not driving to Birmingham to go to Primark.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like said, well, we'll go to Cadbury's World as well then, as if that would make any difference. 4 hours from here down to there.
Yeah. Let's have a look. We're not used to the comments going by this fast because the last time we did a live, we hadn't been to Disney in March.
I think we peaked at 150 viewers.
Yeah.
And we're on 345 at the minute, so it's a bit hard to read. So Lee's scrolling back through on the comments.
Daniel Hill wants to know what our favourite gin is. Somebody else wants you to try the hat on.
Brockman's gin. Brockman's is the best gin.
Oh, yeah, got to rub my hair now.
And I actually found a site in America that sells it today as well.
Yes, Brockman's are very nice, but don't sell it in America.
I'm not disturbing my hair.
Chloe Kirk is missing our Florida vlogs. Don't worry, more in October.
We do have some more Florida videos coming, but we just haven't filmed them yet. Obviously, we're not in Florida, but they're about Florida. Right, I'm not putting that on.
Why?
Because it'll destroy my hair.
This is actually from Disneyland Resort in Paris. We've never been, but my mum found this in a Chaz shop for £2.
A Chaz shop?
Chaz, charity shop.
People don't know what that means.
Chaz. Charity shop.
Nobody will know what that means.
Of course they will. Who calls a charity shop a Chaz shop?
Never heard of Chaz shop.
Neil Utley's from Neil Utley's are from Barnsley.
I'm from Barnsley.
Yeah, that's why they're saying hello.
Oh.
I'm from Barnsley.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm from Royston originally. Are you reading all this? Because it's just blurry.
There's still people saying Chaz shop.
I have never heard of Chaz shop. It must be one of those things from where you're from.
Somebody says I've got the hat on backwards. Have I?
Yeah, you have.
Well, I thought. Hang on, I'm just trying to get this comment to show. Oh, it's gone too fast. Stop it! Now that has messed up my hair.
Messed up your hair? You haven't got any bleeding hair.
That'd be ridiculous. I'm going to leave it on for another 5 minutes. I'm taking it off because it's very hot.
Right, we'll give it another minute and then we'll just go through what we've got to go through and then really over to you guys to sort of flood us with questions and things like that.
Somebody said it's a Cadbury's World is really ABD. Oh, do you mean bad? And somebody said it's
as long as they have chocolate.
It's a northern thing saying Chaz shop.
Right, let's kick off, shall we? And get rid of the stuff on his list.
Hi, Brian.
Is that Bran Page? Hi, Brian. How's Ben? Hope you guys are well. We haven't spoken for a while, but I'll message you when we're done on the chat and we'll catch up. Right, so before you guys sort of trounce in with all the questions, there's a couple of things, obviously, that we want to cover. First one, I mean, obviously, a lot of people will have seen our recent video since we've got back. We have got a new trip reveal, which we will do now for people that haven't seen the vlog. We are going to be returning to Florida in October for 3 weeks. What we haven't, I don't know if we said it on the vlogs.
Which bit?
About B.
I'm not sure that's gone out yet.
So we will give you a bit of a reveal. We are going, but we are sharing a villa with Lee's mum and dad and Batty Brenda and Uncle Brian. So they're not coming around with us. We're going to be doing like we did this time, but they're going to be sharing the same villa. So there'll be some things that they'll come and do with us. But I think if everybody has seen our vlogs previously and they know who Batty Brenda is, they know she's off her head. And I definitely think we need to redo Drink the World with Batty B.
Batty B. Hi, Van.
Hi, Van.
Somebody said, is that a hidden Mickey behind us?
It is.
I'll go and show you that soon.
Yeah. Primark.
Somebody wants to know which Nivea moisturizer I use. I'll go and get that in a bit to show you. No, we've not been to New York, Chloe Kirk says, but it's on the top of my bucket list, New York. So I'm going whether Nick comes with me or not. I've
told Lee if he wants to go somewhere, he needs to arrange it. But like anything, Lee doesn't bother with any of the details, so he just leaves it to me.
The Mickey Light was £5 from Primark.
I think it was on special when we went in, wasn't it?
We got that bought for Nick's birthday from one of our patrons, and we went in after that and we bought it for our nieces as well.
For the birthday. Yeah. Who are watching. Hiya, kids.
Well,
hiya, Masha.
I think they are. I'm not sure yet.
So, well, if they are watching.
No, yeah. Leave that there now. They're not watching yet. Leave it there. I've got something to show them because my sister's going to tell me when they're watching. Just leave it for now.
Right, so the second thing. So we're doing the trip. We've done the trip reveal. We're going back in October. We're going to make it a little bit different this time. We're going to visit a lot more places other than Disney. We're going to do more things around Orlando, and we're going to show Batty B, who's never been before, to America. We're not staying in a hotel this time, and we're not staying on Disney property. However, we have got one night booked at a DVC, just to check it out before we decide what we're going to do with that.
We have got a one night at a DVC. Are we going to reveal that?
Or just that?
Yeah, but...
You mean the location?
Well, yeah, we're going to...
Yeah, it's Wilderness Lodge. We're staying at Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah, we're staying in Wilderness Lodge. Not Boulder Creek, not Copper Creek, sorry. Is it Boulder...
It's Boulder Ridge.
Yeah, Boulder Ridge we're staying in for one night because we loved Wilderness Lodge. That's where the resort where we got our DVC tour. So that's where we're going.
And the £350 voucher.
Yeah. We've not done Lion King at Disney yet. We did...
Can you just hold off on the questions until I finish this list?
They'll be gone.
Yeah, well, I'll have to ask them again.
I need to butt in.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Butting in.
Go on then.
So, Batty Brenda's coming with us. We're not staying in a hotel. We're not staying on Disney property apart from the one night. We're going to be staying in a townhouse, a 3-bedroom townhouse, which we've never done before, so it should be quite fun. The next one on the list is we've finally picked a name for our car, which you guys had all suggested, and the favourite that we're going to go with is Jarvis.
We are going to call our new car Jarvis because that was the main one. Lots of people suggested that.
So
wait a minute.
there'll be a vlog tomorrow that basically keeps talking about it, but obviously we are 7 days ahead of the live vlogs.
I do need to stop you now because my sister's just said the girls are watching and they want to know what's behind the sofa. So we went today to an antique shop.
As we do, we just regularly visit antique shops.
We're not antiques or anything, we just went and I found this. It's a Disney advent calendar.
Yeah, you'll have to get a bit closer.
Yeah, look how big that is, it's massive. And it was only £8 in the
Antique shop.
And you open it and it's got all these envelopes for each day. And in each day is a wrapped up Disney story book.
A little storybook. Each Disney film is illustrated in a coloured story in these little books.
So each day, my sister will be able to read them a different Disney story.
Sorry, kids, no chocolate.
No chocolate, but
Mummy's told me that she'll buy you a Cadbury's Whisper for every one of these. Merry Christmas.
So, yes, we found that. I don't know where it was from originally. Somebody said it was from Aldi. Let's have a look. Well, it says Autumn Publishing, and it says it was 1999. It doesn't say Aldi anywhere on it.
They might have had it.
But I don't know when it was from.
Well, we got it for £8 and it's brand new, basically.
It looks brand new and it was an £8 from an antique shop. I love it. So we couldn't resist buying that for them.
Right, can I carry on now?
You can.
Right. That's a question, so that's going to end up in a conversation. So, so you've covered shout-outs that we are receiving so many at the minute that we can't do them all. We'll do the odd one. We'll do a lot of shout-outs for patrons because that's included in the tiers. But for everybody else, if you have requested a shout-out and we haven't responded, we'll try and fit it in. But we get that many now that we can't, unfortunately, do everybody. So there we go.
Hi, Ashley. Yeah, well, we get messages every day saying, can you shout out
2 or 3
my
times
daughter?
a day?
Can you shout out my whoever? We'd love to do it, but then we'd spend all our
It'd just be a video shout-outs.
So we can't. But hello to everybody that watches. We do love you all. I was going to say something then. Oh, right. People are saying, how did we book the DVC? Well, I wasn't going to say this actually until we get there in October, but I will say it. It's thank you to a very, very, very kind and generous viewer of ours has offered to give us a night using some of her DVC points because she wants to see us vlog there because she loves our vlogs. It was very, very...
We were stunned. Absolutely
stunned. I won't mention it because she doesn't want to make a fuss. Yeah, to make a fuss. But I just have to say it here. One of our viewers has booked us a night in Wilderness Lodge. We've got it linked up to our Disney app.
So we can do the 60-day pass thing when we get to 60 days.
So we couldn't believe that. That was amazing. And she wants to see us vlog there, which obviously we will do. We'll do a resort tour. We'll do a hotel room tour. We've got a 1-bedroom villa. We've got a breakfast booked the day after.
We tried to get into the Snow White dinner, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or you did.
Oh, yes, I tried to get into the Snow White dinner.
Only because he wants me to stand at the side of Grumpy and get a photo.
Yes, because Nick...
That's the only reason he wants to do that, and we can't get in.
We wanted to get Nick next to his twin brother Grumpy. But unfortunately, even right now, it's completely booked out, isn't it?
Oh, dear.
We can't even
what a shame.
Get in any day, can we? So Graham Thomas says, do you not find it boring to keep going back to Orlando? Well, we've only been twice in the last 10 years. And there's so much to do there that, it'll take us a while to get bored. Right,
can you shut up now? Let me get a word in, because you've not stopped talking for the last 15 minutes. Right, so when we went to Florida in January, we went with a family of 8. And hi, family. And to be honest, it was... Will you shut your mouth?
Somebody's just looked at Amazon and that advent calendar is selling for £100.
Sorry, kids, we'll get you another one. Get it on Amazon. Right, can you shut up now?
Okay.
Please, shut up.
Okay.
Right, so when we went in January, we went with a family of 8, and if you know Lee's sister, if you tell her 1 o'clock, she comes at 3. If you tell her like 10 o'clock, she comes at 12.
Hi, sister.
So we were lying to the whole holiday. She got wise halfway through. Anyway, we ended up going to the parks about 11 every day. We were coming home about 2. We never really got to see anything. And one of the things that we said when we were there is, well, let's go back later on in the year. So we said, because what we'd done is when we came back from Florida in January, we went to Lanzarote, didn't we, on his own?
Somebody's got a tip for us there, which we don't need to... Look, just wait a minute.
We'll do this later.
Try booking a table for 4 and then tell them 2 couldn't turn up because they might just have tables for 4.
Oh, write that down.
Yeah, I will.
So what were I saying before you interrupted me?
Well, I need to know that. Pass me that. I'll write that tip down.
Yeah, you've interrupted me now.
Ask, what was Nick talking about just then?
I can't remember. This is what I have to contend with him butting in all the time.
Try booking a table for 4. That's a good tip, that though.
I'm going to cover comments in a minute until I finish. So we went in January and it was a nightmare with kids. Absolute nightmare. So we decided we'll go back. We went to Lanzarote and did that at the back end of January, and we did the holiday, completely different type of holiday. And we thought, wait a minute, let's do this, and we'll do this for Florida. Anyway, we did it, and it was the most amazing 3 weeks ever. We did not waste a single hour at all. It was just completely amazing. And as soon as we got back, I mean, we were talking when we were there, weren't we, about going back?
Well,
but Lee refused to let me book a holiday whilst we was on holiday, which I think is the best thing to do to get over holiday.
I like to get over holiday before you book another holiday.
No, because you don't have to get over anything then.
The reason we said we'd go back because we went to ask the guy about the annual pass price. Upgrading to annual pass in Epcot.
We're not talking about that.
Oh, what we're talking about now?
Well, maybe you should listen.
What we're talking about?
We're talking about the reason why we went back.
Yeah, that were it.
No, it wasn't. We went because it was us wanting to be on our own without a bunch of kids.
But also,
and your sister.
We went into Epcot guest services and just to inquire how much it would be to upgrade to an annual pass from our 14-day pass. And he said $381 each.
$389 each.
So we were like, oh, yeah.
So us being tight, we went for dinner and discussed it. Went back to buy it. Spoke to somebody else because this guy had gone home. And she goes, oh, it's $489. So we're like, wait a minute. He's just told us $389. So we walked away and didn't say anything. We didn't kick up a fuss. So when we got home, we emailed Disney, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And then they rang us and said, no problem, we'll honour the price. Come back to guest services, which is why we went, when we went back on that very first night, and on the travel day, we went straight to Magic Kingdom. That was to get our magic bands and our annual pass so we could start booking fast passes. Because otherwise we would have had nothing.
Yeah, I'm just writing tips down so I don't interrupt
you. So that's how we went back. And now obviously we've got an annual pass, so we need to maximise it because it runs out on the 19th of January, doesn't it?
Somebody just said, is an annual pass worth it?
If you're going more than 14, if you're going to go for 21 days, probably yes, definitely. But it's worth it just for the parking alone. And the thing that we found is that the flexibility of us to be able to go into the park and go to another one and come out, you wasn't having to pay £25 parking a day. That in itself made it more flexible for us, didn't it?
Well, yeah, the parking was just...
The parking was a breeze.
$25 a day is ridiculous. So it's nice not to have to think about that.
And we figured out as well, I mean, if you don't want to pay for parking, there are ways around it, and we will cover that in some of our tips videos.
Jade said, is the DVC timeshare meeting worth it? Other half doesn't want to waste a Davis holidays. It was only 90 minutes.
It's not a day, it's an hour. You get 3 fast passes each, a £50 gift card, and you get to look around one of the Disney hotels. You actually get picked up from wherever you want and taken back there. And it's definitely worth it just for the gift card, if anything else. But when they do show you it and you look at the quality of the accommodation, you will be blown away. We went back to our hotel and thought we were in sheltered housing, didn't we?
Well, there was nothing wrong with the Red Line Hotel. It was very
There's
nice.
nothing wrong with it, but it does not compare to Disney.
Well, of course not. Yeah, somebody said it used to be $10 in 2008 to park. When we first went in 2000,
I think it was about
$7.
No, it was about $10.
$7.
Now it's $25 in, $25 in Universal as well.
Oh, yes, somebody's just said, is that your rubbish by the front door? Yes, it is. Keeping it real.
Yeah.
Halloween Horror Nights have 2 for the price of 1 right now.
Yes, they do. But we're waiting for Universal to release annual pass holder discounts. They haven't released the prices yet, so we're waiting before we book it.
Oh, look, there. Somebody said they did the DVC tour 3 times and they got $75 each. That Kev Arms. Maybe do it next time.
We'll do it next time.
We'll send Batty B on it.
Well, what I'll do is I'll change my name on the Disney app to something else, and then go and do it again.
Well, Batty B can go on it as well.
Well, yeah, we'll send it. We'll do it 3. We'll do it 1. They can book after us, and then we'll just go out and get slashed.
Will you drink Epcot twice? Of course.
Yeah.
We're going to be drinking the world.
But this time, I'm not sharing. We're going to go round. We're going to do it on his own.
We've drunk the world.
Please don't.
So, I'm just looking at some tips. Disney's dining reservations open the next day before your reservation for the dates.
We can't get into Snow White no matter what we try.
Oh, Disney's dining reservations open 180 days before your reservation, so the dates you're going might not have opened yet.
Yeah, but the dates that were there, we can book now, but they're just full. It lights up in the calendar if you can book it, and it goes up until the 25th of October. You can't go beyond that. Mm-hmm. And we're there before that. So I just can't get in. But I will try the table for 4, actually.
Somebody said, how are you enjoying your recent increase in followers? We're loving it, but it is harder to keep up with everybody, especially these chats, but we love it. Mouse dining website. Yeah, I've put that down. A few people said that now. Mouse dining website.
Mouse dining.
You can sign up for email alerts to tell you when you can get a table where you want it.
Oh, right. Never knew that.
So, where's best to eat? Ohana's. We liked Ohana's. Oh my god, we loved the Grand Floridian Narcoossee's, was it? Hello,
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
I'm just reading. I'm trying to.
Narcoossee's. It was the nicest pork chop I've ever had.
Yeah. I had surf and turf. Well, you saw the vlogs. I had surf and turf. Not keen on lobster. I probably won't get that again. I'd had to have it just to try it. But
lots of reservations open up the day before as people cancel.
We saw that. We managed to get a slot in the Grand Floridian because we wanted to watch the fireworks from the top of Contemporary Resort, didn't we? But we ended up cancelling it and going to Narcoossee's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We only got that a couple of days before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Somebody said, can you upgrade your 14-day pass to an annual? Yeah, that's what
we
did.
If you do it, and you do it whilst you're there, I think it's about $489. But like we said, they quoted us $389, which we thought was fantastic, and then they changed their minds. But we ended up getting that in the end.
Was Rock and Brews worth it? Or how
Definitely.
was Rock and Brews? Yeah, we really liked Rock and Brews.
It was really, really nice.
Worst place you ate? I would say this time, unless I can...
IHOP.
Yeah, IHOP, we wasn't impressed. And we weren't impressed with Olive Garden this time either.
It wasn't as bad as IHOP.
Hi, Alex.
Not at all.
We know you're a woman now. I knew you were anyway.
Hi, woman, Alex.
Will you retire to Disney one day?
No.
Maybe one day.
We've not been to Disney for 10 years, and we went in January, and we got a taster for it, and then we went back. And I think it was more because we went just us two than anything else. And that's what made it different, because it was so... We could change his mind at the last minute, but when you're with a family, you can't do that.
Somebody said, once you've stayed at a DVC hotel, you'll want to sign up.
That's our concern.
That's our concerning about going.
Cracker Barrel was nuts. No alcohol. That's the big thumbs down.
The food was really nice, though.
It was. But it was a very strange shop.
Claire says, do you prefer the lizards in Spain or Florida?
I don't give a shit.
You don't like them, do you?
I just don't like lizards. They just move so fast. And the ones in Florida had a big swollen red neck. Every time they breathed, they were like bulbing red. And it ran for me. And I just reacted.
Hi, Joanna. Joanna's one of our new patrons. She said, I urge everyone to support the channel if you can. The work you guys put into your vlog is A+. Well done. Thank you
so much.
Support. We do try, and we are working hard every day.
Hope everybody's liking the quality of the new camera settings that we've got. We've finally switched to 60 frames a second. It's crippling the laptop processing it, isn't it? But
somebody said, well, two people have just said, actually, try California Grill. It's amazing. We did.
We had it booked, but we cancelled it for Narcoossee's.
I think we'll book this time, actually. Wait, look at it before.
I thought we were supposed to be doing this one on a budget.
Well, I know, but good treats, aren't you? We've got a DVC stay for free.
Well, we could always do another one and then use that to pay for it. Yeah. We'll just change the names. We'll just randomly create an account on Disney Go Experience, book a DVC and go back.
Somebody said
it'll just our luck to get the same sales guy.
Somebody said, would you ever like to work for Disney?
Never.
I'd love to try.
A British person, especially me, couldn't be that nice for that long. I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't
do it. You couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Beverly Bull said, have you been to Fun Spot? Is that the one next to Old Town Kissimmee, next to the Pirate Cove? What do you want? Crazy Golf.
Explain it, but you won't want to know.
Because I think I saw it there. Are you going to wear your shorts for Xmas, Lee? What shorts? Which shorts? What kind of camera do you use to make your vlogs? We use the Canon G7X Mark II, which is quite an old camera now, but it's still probably the best vlogging camera. I'm trying to keep up with these comments. First mention we saw boats at Grand Floridian in their pontoons using to watch fireworks. We've got 3 for our wedding. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we saw the boats at Grand Floridian and we kind of wondered where you went on them. He's going to get the bottle of gin, yeah, maybe. Tried the boathouse in Disney Springs. Yeah, we saw that quite often. It's quite hard to keep up with this. Please organise a meetup to chat about all things Disney. Not enough northern vloggers in the Disney universe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is there any other northern Disney vloggers? Although we're not Disney vloggers, we are vloggers who go to Disney every now and again. Claire, are we still enjoying daily vlogging? Yes, we are. It can get a little bit overwhelming from time to time. So we had a day off yesterday. So we've thought if we can go live on a Sunday night like this, we can have Saturdays off.
Well, that's the plan.
Yeah.
What have I missed? What have I missed?
Rainforest Cafe, Animal Kingdom is good, great theming. A few people have said Rainforest.
Yeah, that's
Cafe.
the one where you go when you on the left when you first go in.
Yeah.
Somebody said you can skip through it to get to the back of the park as well.
Yeah.
To get inside.
Yeah, we'll be stopping at Manchester Airport again because it's just we just like that, don't we? Have you been to Celebration 4? Or before?
Oh yeah. It's nice at Halloween because they stack pumpkins on the green in the centre of the town, and it looks like an old quaint American town that really overdoes Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a nice atmosphere when you go there, definitely.
So have we gone through all this? So our new car name, thanks to you guys and thanks to our patrons, is Jarvis. I'm trying to
drunk or something?
No, I'm doing two things at once. I'm trying to think.
Well, do one thing at once.
Somebody said you guys want to go to Jarvis. It was going to two top ones came up, Jarvis or Walt, for obvious reasons.
I'm not calling my car bloody Walt. I might like Disney, but not that much. Yes, I did wash my hands. Right, can I read some comments? Because you're just talking like you're on speed or something.
Go on then.
Oh, it's going too fast. Picture quality is great, but
I'm going to stop looking at comments for a while.
Right. I'm just going to pick one and focus on it. Any dessert parties planned? No, not at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
we haven't got any parties planned. We've not had a chance. The kids have finally gone home.
No, you mean dessert parties at Disney?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, well, you can have a dessert party at Fantasmic and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean the VIP seat where you get like just buns and sugar?
Yeah.
We might do that this time, maybe.
I like buns and sugar.
I can't. I'm just that many things scrolling if I can't pick it.
Will you guys do a meetup in Florida in October? Maybe, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll all go.
We had a lot of people met us when we were there.
Maybe we'll let you know. Have you told people we've booked Mickey's Magic?
We've booked Halloween. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween for the 14th of October.
Yeah.
So if you see us in there, we'll be dressed up. You won't recognise us.
Oh, you're giving the date away.
Yeah, we'll be dressed up. It's fine.
So we'll
make sure you dress up now.
We'll remind you. Nick will be dressed as Grumpy, although he doesn't have to put a costume on. And we'll maybe see you there.
Well, your mother will be there as Wicked Witch, like I said before. So.
Right, Lee and Emma Dent's on. Do you want to just unbutton your top?
Right. So you saw when we went to SeaWorld, yeah, and I lost my hat on the ride. So we were actually going to plan to be quite humorous on that ride, and I was going to text on my phone thinking that this is a crap ride, and Lee was going to scream like a girl, weren't you? And as soon as we went down the first hump,
well, I'm not going to scream like a girl. I'm just going to.
You were already screaming like a girl.
I'm going to sit there with my arms up,
and I was going to be texting like it was a nothing ride. Anyway, we went over the first hump, and my hat blew off, as you saw. So when we got home, we got this from one of our patrons.
Apologies to any.
So apologies any children. It's not swearing, but you'll get the meaning.
It's beeped out.
So I got this in the post from one of our patrons, Lee and Emma.
Hi, Lee and Emma.
Now the bit that disturbs me most is this is a large, and I'm usually a medium, and it doesn't even fit, or it's tight. As you can see, these things are poking out. So I'm going to take this back to Florida. Actually, they won't let me walk around Disney with this on. Maybe I'll just go back to SeaWorld and do it again.
That's because
so there we go. So thank you for that.
Ever since you went to Florida, you've become an XL.
I have actually. So diet starts yesterday, and we have had bread and fish for the last 2 days. It's been frigging rank.
So let's have a look.
What we will do is the questions that we have for patrons, that we said we'd get patron questions in first, we'll actually do a patrons only video to answer those questions.
Oh, I have got some. No, I'm going to go through some actually.
Yeah, but none of these people are going to get a chance to talk.
Well, you keep looking at them, and I'll just throw them in.
I need to get a bit closer because I can't read, and plus my gin's empty.
Right. So Kirsten Hansen says, "I noticed you got to experience some rides for the first time. What was your favourite first experience ride in
Avatar.
Disney?" No, we've been on the first experience this time, i.e. the first time we've been on. So for me, I would probably say Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
We drove that twice because they made an error with our fast passes, didn't they? I
really liked that. And I was thinking, we couldn't get a fast pass for it in January. We couldn't bother queuing for it.
Yeah.
We was kind of thinking, oh, it's a bit kiddie, blah, blah, blah. Nick's putting me off by porridges.
Me too, Sarah. I love gin.
And
how's Batty B? She's coming with us in October. Keep chilling.
So for me, my favourite first ride, as far as I remember, was Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. What about you?
Yeah,
And also least favourite first experience. Oh, we can both say that. That
SeaWorld
ride
ride.
at SeaWorld.
An hour and a half to queue, and it could have been us sat with some Christmas lights on the wall, just sat on a scooter, just walk that on like a court trolley and just go around in circles. It was absolutely crap, wasn't it?
Hi, Mike Jeffins. So somebody just said then, he's asked a couple of times.
How much did I put on?
What?
Becky said, how much did I put on? More than £6.
Somebody said, would we ever go to Disneyland Paris? And now somebody's mentioned it. I can't get that rubbish back out of my view.
Right, go on then.
I'm going to move it.
Yes, we're definitely going to get drunk on soaring again. We would love to take Sazzle, but she works for us and she can't have the time off when we're off. And yes, I would have gone on Infinity Falls in SeaWorld, but Lee doesn't like water rides, so it wouldn't go on with me. And hopefully this time when we go back, somebody will go on with me.
It was an hour. Wait for it. What is it?
Batty B is definitely going to drink the world. She doesn't know yet, but she will.
I don't know if you just...
name of my eye product is My Perfect Eyes. Oh, it scrolled it too fast. Let me just dump down a little bit. Hi, Fabio. Thanks for joining us.
Did you answer? Do we want to go to Disneyland Paris?
No, we're not.
Adrian Wood says, go to Disneyland Paris. It's fab. Maybe. I might just surprise Nick and just say, right, I've booked it. We're going for a week.
Hi, Matt Bingham.
Hi, Matt Bingham. Would you come with me if I just booked it?
No, I didn't find my hat. And no, we're not going to Disneyland Paris. I've told you 3 times now.
If I just tell you I booked it.
No. You can go with Tim Tracker.
Hey, bud.
I knew you were going to do that. So if anybody doesn't know who Tim Tracker is like the god of Disney vlogs. And we have done...
I'm sure everybody knows who he is.
Yeah, we do an impression of him. And he always sounds like Kermit the Frog. Lee didn't think it until I said it. And now every time we mention his name, we always say the same, hey bird, hey bird. So we did drop it in one of our vlogs and a couple of people picked it up in the comments.
Morning, he said that as well.
Kermit doesn't do that though.
No, but Tim Tracker does. We didn't meet Tim Tracker, unfortunately.
No.
But
we got spotted about 6 times, didn't we?
Hi, Mum. Right, so I've got another question. Let's have a look. Sandra Henshaw and Steve, they're hopefully sat there with a gin and tonic. The question is, would you ever consider a Disney hotel with dining plan, especially when it's on offer for free?
Well, the hotel?
The dining.
Well, let me put it this way. I did a quote for a dining plan now that Disney have released the free dining plans, and I did it for 2 weeks at the Grand Floridian, which is like top of the range. It was £10,000 with the dining plan and flights through Thomas Cook, and that was for 2 weeks.
How much?
2 weeks.
How much though?
£10,000. We ain't got that money to spend. We would never do that. I think probably if you went in like the All Stars resorts, that was probably what we paid for the villa, and you don't get the dining plan in with that. Well, you get free breakfast.
Will you get your socks off the sofa, you absolute scumbag?
Why?
Because somebody else has just
excuse me.
They're not mine.
They're my socks. They're yours.
My socks are on my feet.
Then they're yesterday's socks.
You scrap bag.
I've got my glasses on as well.
Hi, Sarah Brown. Going to Spain next year in February. Right, so simple one from AJ Mills. Favourite park? Mine is Epcot.
Hi, Sarah Brown. There you go. You've had a shout out.
Mine is Epcot.
What? Favourite park? 100% Epcot. We have fond memories of Epcot. I can't think why, but we have.
Oh, Noah H7 says, I think you are better than Tim Tracker. Oh. And FIFA Lee wants a pound.
Lots of what?
Pound. I can't do it on demand. I just do it automatically.
Just get the camera out as if you're having your photo taken, and then he just goes.
Favourite park, Epcot, and then I've said, what is your favourite snack in that park?
Ooh. I can't choose food because I like it all. I would say that flatbread that we had in the Honeybee Bistro.
Nice, yeah.
A tikka flatbread, that was really nice. But so was the cheesecake and everything else that we had in there as well.
Yeah.
You decide that. I'll look through this.
Van says, hi Van, I know you're watching.
Oh, I know what this question is.
What? I
know what this question is.
What do you really think of Americans? Do you think we are your cousins or from another planet? We absolutely love Americans, don't we? We love Americans.
Can I answer this question?
Mm-hmm.
So I think Americans are friendly. I think comparatively to Brits, I think we're really, really reserved, whereas Americans don't hold back. And I do like that because I tend to be like that. But when we went to the water parks, there was a lot of families behind us who wanted to let us know that every single person in the park that they were there, and they annoyed the crap out of me. They were just so loud, and it was like, Grandma, would you like cheese on your pretzel? And then it was like, Grandma, have you got my iPad? And they were really, really annoying. In the end, I was quite verbal and vocal, and she got the message, didn't she? Because she asked you to take a photo.
Oh,
and she said,
a photo, we'll all go off on a ride.
Yeah, so I said, get and take a photo straight away.
Yes.
So I love Americans. I just don't like the loud ones. Sorry.
No, we do love Americans. Yeah.
They're so friendly and they're so welcoming. And one of the things that you notice is when you go to a supermarket and you basically, when you go to Asda or you go to Tesco and somebody gives you your change, you say thanks. They don't really say anything. When you say that in Walmart or in Publix in America, they seem shocked. And they always say to you, oh, you're so welcome. And it's like, whoa, I've only said thanks for my change. What they do.
No, we love Americans. Well, I do. Well, we both do. We actually love Americans.
We love you, Uncle Van. We swear to God we do.
We love how genuinely friendly they are. Over here in the UK, people aren't very friendly.
British people are so reserved that they don't really say often what they're really thinking. And people are British. When you put a Briton and an American at the side of each other, Brits are miserable. And I can see that in myself. But yet Americans are always like, jolly.
Charlotte says, do they expect to tip in restaurants? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
It's almost, you've kind of got to tip, haven't you, in America?
If the service is good, you have. There were times when we didn't tip because it was crap.
Yeah.
So it's usually minimum 18%, maximum 20%, but nobody ever got anything more than 15% out of us. Because I'm too tight.
Hi, Calamanti.
Van says I'm touched. Well, was you expecting a different answer, Van?
Right, so we've got 539 viewers right now, but only 71 likes on this video. So if you're watching on a laptop or your phone or a tablet, can you hit the like button?
Give it the like button.
Because it helps with that algorithm.
Let's see if we can get it to 100 in 30 seconds.
Now,
wow. Keep going.
Keep hitting that like button.
Whoa, yeah, so it's like 108 now. Keep it going. Thank you, guys.
Right, Lee Thornton has got a couple of questions for us. Now, Lee Thornton is one of our long-time patrons. And after we went to the Red Lion Hotel in March, he sent us. What are you doing?
I'm just releasing that comment.
He sent us a message and said he's spontaneously booked to go to the Red Lion Hotel.
Oh yeah. A lot of people have actually messaged and said that they're booking there.
So
don't blame us if it's crap.
No, it's not crap.
No, it's not. It's actually quite nice.
How long does it take to drive from the airport to the hotel? So from Orlando International Airport to Kissimmee, how long is it?
40 minutes, but we set the sat nav to avoid tolls roads because we didn't want to pay the tolls. So it takes you the back roads of the airport, so you don't have to pay anything when you go through the turnstiles, and that probably added 5 minutes on. So I would say probably about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on when you land and depending on what the traffic's like.
So not bad at all. Eve Campbell said, "How good is Cold Stones?"
Cold Stones is
amazing.
Like, you just cannot imagine it. It's like make your own ice cream, and they mix it and put all these sauces. The apple pie ice cream is amazing, especially when they put the grahams, crackers, and cinnamon in.
Ryan G says the Red Lion looks like a bit of a dump. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. They're
very clean.
The reviews on TripAdvisor were 3-star, and when we booked it, we were really worried. You even said, "Shall we upgrade it?"
Yeah, because I'd seen some bad reviews a couple of days before we were going.
Yeah. And when we got there, we were like, we had no issues at all. Everybody said you have problems with check-in. They were really friendly. They took a parcel in for us from one of our patrons, Michael. They were really nice. They let us look around one of the suites. I mean, yeah, we did email them ahead and ask them what the Wi-Fi was like because we needed to do the uploading. So whether they put us in like one of their best rooms, but
of course we prefer to stay in Disney.
Yeah,
but we didn't.
But the Red Lion was fine. The Red Lion is the closest hotel to Disney than any other hotel around in Florida, and it is literally 2 minutes drive from the hotel straight to the Disney sign. Whereas in January it was a 40-minute drive, wasn't it?
Matt Bingham has asked if we're flying premium again now that we've got the taste for it. Well, we're trying to.
We're trying to. What the only seats that are full.
We've got points to upgrade, but there's no window seats left, and Nick
no.
can't fly without window seats.
I can. I just don't want to.
He's like my mum. I'm on. I would have gone for it because the extra room was worth it for me. Because I'll tell you something, Nick always wants to sit next to a window. But once we've taken off, he puts the window down.
I'm that's fine. Now. I only want to look at when we're taking off and landing.
Yeah. Hi, Madison. Right. So Lee's got a couple more questions as well. Did you use a Virgin Delta lounge at the airport in Orlando on your return journey? No,
we didn't
use any lounges.
We tend to go to we checked in at Disney Springs. and we went to the airport literally like an hour before, 2 hours before we were supposed to fly. So by the time we'd gone through immigration and got to the gate, we were only waiting 15 minutes. So we didn't bother, did we?
And Lee's final question is, what was the name of the beach you visited and the bar you went to?
It was Cocoa Beach, and it was a bar called Captain Jay's, which actually we've always called it Captain Jack's, haven't we?
Yeah.
But it's a really nice beach, and it's about an hour and 20 minutes drive from Orlando, and it's definitely worth if you go there.
Wow, somebody said, Jonathan Houghton said, we've seen the Red Lion really cheap over New Year when we're going. It's only £43 a night. That's very good.
Bloody hell, it's £53 a night when it's £53 a night now.
Yeah. I'm just going to just hide a few naughty comments. There we go.
Hold on, I can do one better than that.
I can do it as well. Sit back down. There we go. Done. Naughty comments get hidden, and you're not allowed to comment anymore. Right. So next one, Les and Mel Edwards. Hi. These are all questions for our patrons. We always guarantee our patrons questions in the lives. How do you decide where to stay? Is it convenience, proximity, recommendation, or something else?
For the Red Lion?
No, just when we go to Florida. Well, Florida.
Well, when we go back in October, we booked a villa that's very near the Red Lion. So we'll have the same flexibility to be able to get into the parks as we did when we were staying in the hotel. The big mistake was staying in the hotel and not having self-catering.
I need to set this off. I'm baking hot. My hair's a mess now. Somebody said, bye, Claire. Thanks for the card. Where's the card? Oh, no. I've put them all in now. But thanks for the card.
This scrolling so fast. I can't see it.
Somebody said, don't forget that the Red Line has resort fees. It does, but if you book through Virgin Holidays, like we did, Virgin Holidays pay the resort fees.
They waive for it. I presume they have some kind of agreement.
Yeah.
However, what they will do is they will charge your card for the full resort fees, but they don't take it off you. They just use it as like a security deposit.
And quite a few people have been asking us if we're going to go to Kennedy Space the next time. And yeah, we probably will.
Possibly, yeah, because we didn't do it this time. And we were very close to doing it, weren't
we? We've been before, a couple of times actually. But since we last went, they now have I think it's Atlantis spaceship.
Yeah, but they've also got a ride as well that we've never been on.
Yeah,
like some kind of simulator.
We've got a lot more. We haven't been for 10 years, so we're going to go in October. So if you've only just joined us and not seen our trip reveal, we are going back to Florida for 3 weeks in October. We're doing Halloween Horror Nights. We're doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or whatever it's called. We're staying in Wilderness Lodge for one night. A very kind viewer has booked that for us using some of her DVC points. We are going to Clearwater, definitely. And we are going to spend 2 nights in St. Augustine, which is the oldest town in America. And we were going to do it last time, but there were so many things in Orlando that we needed to do that we had to scrap it. Somebody wants to know how FIFA Lee, please explain how you guys thought CC's was a dive. Right. So imagine. Be nice. I'm trying to think of something that would describe it. It was just like. It was pig slop in a tray, basically. I don't know what we opened the door. There was pizza on the floor. There was pizza all over the glass. There was pizza on the trays. There were people just walking around. They were walking in it, and it was like a canteen. It was like school dinners, basically. Maybe it was a really busy night for them because it was rammed. No, I'm sorry, but if you run a restaurant, you don't leave the food on the floor. They were walking in the food. It was disgusting. General team wants to know what the credit card is that we use. It's a Caxton card, which is a travel card, and you basically can load it on an app on your phone with your debit card. You can use it in cash machines for free. You can use it in paying for things in stores, and the exchange rate is far better than what you do when you get cash at TUI. I mean, it's like 1.3, which is what the exchange rate is today. They take very little, and it is absolutely fantastic because you can look on the app and you can preload it, transfer money around. You can switch it to euros if you're going on another holiday without incurring any charges or anything like that. Hello, Amelia Brown. Don't forget, hit the like button. We've got 600 views now. We're up to 264 likes. Let's see if I can get that up to 300, please. Right, next patron had a question is Louise Kitchen. We have a couple of questions about parking. If we were to go to Animal Kingdom in the morning, for example, and pay for parking, go back to the hotel and return to Animal Kingdom on the same day, do you pay for parking twice? No, you don't. You pay parking once in the whole of all Disney parks
and you basically can use that parking in any resorts. You can come in and out, in and out. It's that is your parking pass for 24 hours in all parks.
Somebody wants to know if you're going to go to the Starflyer next time.
No chance. Absolutely no chance.
And Leslie Mel Edwards says, how do you... Oh, I've done that one.
Uber. Olivia, Uber every time. Uber was amazing.
Yeah, well,
amazing.
This is the next question from Angie Hawkins, actually. Uber versus parking fees at parks. Well, Uber's from our hotel, Red Lion, was only $8 to get to Disney.
Yeah.
So if you're not driving...
And then $13 back, but he buggered it up, didn't he? It was $8 there, $8 back.
Yeah. Somebody said, what is Patron? Please check out the description of all our videos and you'll see a link to our Patron. And that'll explain everything. Somebody just say, what is your PO box? Again, check out the description of all our videos.
Can you just hold your breath for a minute?
And the PO box is in there.
Juggling Monk, yeah, we are doing a video on loads of tips. We've got about 4 videos planned. The first one is going to be car hire and the best way to travel in Florida. And it covers loads of tips, including how to get a free upgrade on your car, which is really good because we managed to do it purely by fluke. But we'll share with you how we did it.
Because we are very frugal.
We're tight as a duck's ass. That's what it means.
Ryan G says, how long was the Uber queue to get picked up from Disney? You just ordered it on your phone, didn't we?
Blueberries.
Oh, Uber. You just ordered the Uber at Boardwalk, and we got picked up from there, didn't we?
Yeah, Uber. When we set off from the hotel, we ordered it. We walked from our room to reception, and by the time we got to reception, he pulled into the foyer, and we were like, "What? This is the guy." And I reckon because it shows you a picture of the driver on the phone as well, so you actually recognise the driver. And then we were in Epcot within 3 minutes, weren't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it means the queue from.
It uses.
Get it from.
No, you don't backwards. Don't work like that. It uses GPS on your phone. So if you're stood in the middle of a football field and you wanted an Uber, it sends your exact GPS location to the driver, and he comes to you no matter where you are.
So we were at Boardwalk. We went to the back of Epcot, rather than going out the front. But I think there is places for Uber pickups as well.
There is, but
we didn't use that.
But the app will literally bring him to you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about, I'm on the 5th corner of this ring with a big sign or anything like that.
Andrew Hawkins, our patron, says, also, if using Uber to parks, where do they drop you off? They let Ubers go through the
turnstiles.
And this is quite an interesting thing, actually, because we found this interesting, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
We were in the back of the Uber. The Uber guy pulled up. It didn't say Uber anywhere on his car.
This is the place where you pay for parking.
Yeah, at the Epcot barrier, because we were going to Epcot in Uber. He wound down his window and he just said, dropping somebody off. And she went, okay.
And he just drove in.
They didn't ask for any ID, like an Uber ID or anything like that.
Not that we're endorsing the fact that you could pretend to be an Uber driver and get free parking.
No,
but it would be totally down to you if you wanted to try that and pretend that you're dropping people off that's in the back of your car.
Uber was very reasonable, Olivia Blackhall.
It was
$8.
Unbelievably cheap. We actually tipped the driver about 40% of the taxi fare, which was still cheap, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely. Best American diner type breakfast. I would...
Denny's.
Yeah, I would say Denny's.
Apart from the fact that we went to the one where the sloth worked and she just slithered and slugged around the floor, and I had to ask to be seated eventually. I think she was making a point to her manager that she didn't have enough staff, but she kept us waiting far too long.
Yeah. Best fireworks, Magic Kingdom, I would say.
Yeah. There's one question here. Is the annual pass and Universal $25? It's not. The parking is, but the annual pass is not. The parking, when you've got an annual Disney pass and Universal pass, is $25, but it's free if you have the annual passes.
Yeah. Share Wayne, what is the difference between being a patron and a sub on YouTube? Being a sub is free, and you get to...
Let me explain it.
For freak's sakes.
So if you're a subscriber, a viewer, or a lodger, then those are one and the same thing. If you're a patron, then it's like a social media page where you get access to things that aren't released to YouTube. You get advanced viewing of our videos 8 days before the YouTube channel sees it, depending on which tier that you subscribe to.
And lots of other rewards.
And just button it. And the money that we get from Patron, which is basically in the form of donations, we put into upgrading equipment and doing better vlogs, paying for music on our videos. We recently bought a new camera. We upgraded the laptop. Just stuff to keep us running, because obviously we have to fund running a YouTube channel. It's not free.
We get nothing off YouTube.
We get nothing from YouTube at all.
So somebody's just said, I've lost it now. Would you stay in the Red Lion Hotel again? Yes.
But not for 3 weeks.
The only thing that we had bad to say about it is that it didn't have a microwave.
It had a fridge.
It had a fridge.
And a coffee maker. That was it.
And a coffee maker, which was great. So we had to eat out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it cost a fortune.
It costs more than the holiday.
If I'd just a microwave, then we could have got like those heat-up porridge pots from like Walmart and had as breakfast in there. So we were getting up in the morning, weren't we? I was having like a cereal bar and a coffee from the machine, which they filled up for free, so that's good.
Yeah.
But then after an hour out, you were hungry again. So then we had to pay for breakfast.
We were going and getting salads and pre-packed meals, weren't we? But we ended up buying stuff in parks and things like that.
Hi, Melissa and Jody. Thanks for being a patron. And you got our thank you card. Great.
Yeah, DVC Studios do. They also have a full. If you have a one-bedroom villa, you also get a full cooker and fridge as well.
Yes, Van. We did show a suite at the Red Line Hotel because they kind of let us look around, and that had a cooker, a hob, a microwave. So if we went back there, we'd probably see how much that was.
Yeah, we would. It would probably be cheaper to pay for the upgrade for the room than having to pay for the food when we ate out.
We don't know how much it was. We didn't ask, to be honest.
We didn't ask. We haven't looked at the credit card since we came back. We've just kind of said, we'll look at it in 28 days. We don't know how much it cost us, but we know we spent a lot, especially Drink the World, which costs a lot.
But apart from that, we thought the Red Line Hotel was brilliant, really clean.
The location was the best thing about it. That was absolutely amazing compared to the villa that we stayed in January, which was 40 minutes to the gate of Disney, and this was 2 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. We love, I'm a clean freak. So if anything is not clean, I hate it. So when we first got there, I actually bought a pack of antibacterial wipes from Walmart because I thought I was going to clean the hotel room down. I didn't have to because it was it wasn't unclean. Hi Chantal Delaney.
Hi Chantal, how you doing?
Patrons, glad you got the card.
Buy a microwave. Yeah, well, that'd probably actually be cheaper, to be honest.
Actually, yeah.
That is a good point, actually. Yeah. Buy a microwave, you probably save more.
Buy a microwave from Target.
And then take it back the day before you go home and say it's broke.
From Walmart.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, they're probably not that.
That is a really good point.
Mm.
Damn, I wish we would have thought of that. Because that's something I would think of.
That. Certainly cheaper than going to O'Han's for breakfast.
Yeah.
Well, that was amazing, but we could have bought 5 microwaves of that.
Well, probably.
Dixie and Farm and Farm. Thanks for all your comments, by the way. They've said $55 at Walmart for a microwave. That's cheaper than a lot of them.
Yeah, we should have done that. We'll put that in our tips video. Definitely.
That's a good idea, that.
You stuffing yourself on blueberries?
Mountain blueberries. $25 for a slow cooker. Oh yeah, we could have had a slow cooker, put some.
I know, but then we'd have had to buy chopped knives and forks, chop the onions and things like that.
Right, let me see if I've got any more Patron questions. How to cope with the heat and humidity?
Just 1 minute. Michelle, our premium economy review video is done tomorrow. It was tonight, but we put it forward a little bit because we were going to be doing this tonight. So it's bumped forward to tomorrow.
I don't drink that much. I'm not an alcoholic, by the way.
It says that when you pour in the gin.
I like to have a drink while we do a live. It just makes it more fun.
That's a single.
But because I'm not a
we don't do singles.
As you saw in our Florida vlogs, I was the one that was always driving because I'm not that fussed about drinking, but I do like to have one when we're talking to all our lodgers.
Yeah, but as everybody knows, I drive when we're over here all the time, as people's commented.
Are we going to do Busch Gardens? Possibly.
Maybe. We are going to do Clearwater, and the last time we did Clearwater, we've done Busch Gardens in the day, and then we went to Clearwater for the sunset.
Thank you to all our new subscribers, by the way, who we've got from Florida. Obviously, now we're back from Florida. We're not in Disney anymore, so we hope you're all going to stick with us. We are just as funny here, aren't we?
Yeah, we like to get around, and we don't just
Hi, Christopher.
Sit in the lodge and do bugger all. We like to go and visit places. It might not be Disney, but we're definitely now on the countdown, and we've got lots of planning videos to do. And when Batty Brenda's back, they're going to come over, and we're going to do a Disney planning night, which we intend to vlog.
Someone's got a question about Lanzarote, which is a nice change from Disney. How did you find driving in Lanzarote, and which company did you use for car hire?
We used a company called Caribe Calera or Caribe Medina, and it was about half the price of using Dollar Car. It was full insurance, and to be honest, driving abroad, if you get an automatic, is an absolute doddle because you're on the opposite side of the car. It reverts the feeling of being disoriented. I can't describe it, but it really is easy to drive. And one of our videos that we're going to be doing for Florida is about driving on the opposite side of the road. Let me just release these comments.
No, I'm not going to be peed off my tits. Not to that. I don't get like that. Well, I do in university.
Yeah, you don't get like that. No, not at all.
We're talking the
I mean, we drunk the world, but Lee's not drunk, obviously, not at all.
Somebody said Sazzle with you on next holiday. We have been on holiday with Sazzle. We have a right laugh with Sazzle, don't
Yeah.
we? When we're on holiday. But unfortunately, that was before she became our manager at work. She now looks after our company. We've known Sazzle. I've known Sazzle for about 24 years.
Yeah.
And we've taken her on holiday. And when I say taken her,
we took her. We literally took her with us.
We said, "Do you want to go on holiday?" And she said, "Yes." So we were like, "Come on, let's go on holiday." We have no, I'm speaking. You have to remember what you're going to say.
It's going to scroll up.
We did go to Florida actually twice with Sazzle. I'll get some pictures. I've been thinking about it. I'll get some pictures when we went to Florida with Sazzle.
Rachel, yes, we do watch Ellen Now Dreaming. There you go. Carry on now.
Post. Yes, we do watch Ellen Now Dreaming. I imagine everybody who likes Disney on YouTube watches Ellen Now Dreaming, and we talk to them on Twitter and stuff like that. I've just been to talk.
Jesus Christ! You never stop talking for 5 minutes. Right, I'll have a go now. Rachel Rooney, yes, we do like watching the fireworks at Polynesian, although the Grand Floridian was a lot closer. Now you can speak for one question. Jesus Christ, it's like you're on speed.
Right, let me just see if there's any more.
Like a bloody fishwife.
Have you ever been on 4th of July? I don't think we have.
Avatar.
I've just asked a question and you're ignoring me.
You're just muttering to yourself.
Have you ever been on 4th of July?
Virgin.
Don't think we have we?
No.
And
we've been in June.
The last one, well, that's not the question. Can you tell I'm an Orlando first timer? Oh, and Angie Hawkins, one of our patrons, it's her first time.
Orlando first timers, don't be scared of driving. Get a car. It really is worth getting a car. And if you watch our video when we release it, we'll give you some tips and tricks on to what to do not to stress.
Yeah.
Because it can be quite intimidating when you get there after a 9.5-hour flight and then you get onto some foreign roads. And one thing I will say is when you drive in America, a lot of the Americans, they are horn honkers and they pick the horn for anything. It could be to let you know that the lights change, or it could be to give you the middle finger. They're all horn honkers, but it's normal. That's what they do. You've just got to get used to that. When you honk a horn here, people get out and smash your window. In there, it's normal. So you've just got to get over that. You can have a go now.
Oh, thank you. I'm just looking at comments and things.
Jade, what do you do for work? We do YouTube full time. Although we do have a business, that we have people that work for us, but we did that for 8 years and we've stepped away from it now and we're starting to live a little. And if you want to know about the history of how we ended up at the lodge, Lee will tell you which video to watch.
It's called, we don't usually show you this, so look for that on our YouTube channel to find out more about
why we bought a lodge, because that explains how we're here and how we became the lodge guys.
Somebody said, do you plan to go to the Warner Brothers Harry Potter studio tour? Guy, that's interesting you asked that, because I looked that up today thinking, let's go tomorrow and have a look at it. Well, there are no slots available until July. It's fully booked until July. So
we're not going there.
Well, then.
It's only because that new land or new area is opened.
If anybody, there's 580 people online right now. If you all want to email Harry Potter Warner Brothers Studio Tour and say they should sponsor us and invite us down for free.
We'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Have we got on new Star Wars rides? Hopefully.
Hopefully. And no, we would not wear matching shirts. The last thing I want is to be looking like Lee when I'm walking around the park.
That's a good idea.
No.
Would you recommend staying on site or a villa for a family of 5?
What was that?
Would you recommend staying on site or on a villa for a family of 5? If you can get the Disney free dining plan, you can eat as long as you're there, all 5 of you for free.
But you pay for it in the price of the hotel, I think.
Yeah.
So I would personally recommend a villa if you're willing to drive, because it gives you so much flexibility and you see a lot more than Disney. And the one thing that we've realized that when we went to Florida is there is a lot more than Disney. If you're staying in property, you're kind of trapped in it, and if you've not got transport, it's difficult to get out because you can't get free transport out of Disney. You've got to pay for it. But if you're outside of like Disney on the 192, or you're in Davenport or Claremont or one of those other places, you definitely have a lot more freedom when you stay in Florida and do that.
Somebody said, do you reckon you could drink the world with 1 drink each next time?
Well, that's what I'm doing next time.
UK Disney Note says, do you have any merchandise? Yes, it's coming soon. We are waiting for it to be delivered to us first to make sure the quality is top notch.
The website is online and people can view it, but we've ordered some stuff ourselves. We don't want to release it to people if it's like tatty cheap stuff, so we've ordered it.
Yeah. Shells and Dan have said, are you going to ask Mammy for a day? we were saying no to that just because our friends have been there and said they didn't really think much of it.
No. Well, that and the fact that it's a 4-hour drive, which
Hi,
means
Patrick
eight hours of the day is driving.
Hi, Patrick Warren from New Jersey. I think that is in the USA.
Hi, Rick in the bath.
In the bath.
Don't drop your phone.
Alamo is the way to go, definitely.
Oh my God! Right, I've got to say this. Alamo is absolutely amazing. So when we went in January, we booked with budget. We landed on the flight. We collected our luggage. We went to the budget desks. We were still not out of the airport 3 hours later. When we booked with Virgin, you get free Alamo online check-in when you book a car through Virgin. You can actually book direct with Alamo and get the same thing, by the way. We went straight from the luggage hall. We checked in. We checked in online before we left. We had the car fueled. We walked to the parking lot. There was a Virgin woman stood in a little booth. She just went, pick any car from this row. We got in a car. We drove to the exit and off we went. And that was it. 3 minutes. We were outside the airport. We were both blown away, weren't we? Compared to what it was in January.
Fabulous.
And then within half an hour of landing, we were in Disney Springs trying to park.
Yep. Our magic bands and refillable mugs, good. Yeah. The magic bands are good. We got it free because we had the annual pass. But if I didn't, now that I've experienced a magic band, I would get one anyway.
Yeah.
The $14.99, I think, dollars.
We get 2 more when we check in, by the way, at Boulder Ridge.
The $14.99 for a plain one, or you can buy like patterned ones, like Star Wars, whatever, for more.
Hi, Carol and Mark.
But it's so much easier than having to get your card out all the time because you can just do this with your hand all the time.
You can't charge snacks and things unless you're staying in a hotel. You can't link it up. Even though in Universal will allow you to basically charge food and drinks when you're in Volcano Bay to your annual pass, or your tapu tapu as they call it.
Tapu tapu. I'm just gonna, you keep talking, I'm gonna
just release that comment.
Some comments, yeah.
If you swear, guys, your comments are going to get frozen and then we have to manually review them.
In case we have kiddie winks watching.
Yeah.
I have to review
them. This one's going to go out because it's got stars in it. Hi, Charlie, the Cocker Spaniel.
Are we shouting out the Cocker Spaniel?
We're in hellos now to dogs.
With that?
Nick, did you end up with any toll roads with no chart change? No, because we avoided all toll roads. We used Google Maps and we set it to avoid toll roads, so we never went through a single toll road. However,
that's going to be now
it's going to be now a driving video.
Tip video, because that's a really good tip, because it does take you around the back street, and at first you think, is it taking me?
You actually drive past the toll booths on the back roads.
That's correct.
You didn't drive, how would you know?
Mm-hmm. I drove every night because you can't go without a drink. Did you pay for car insurance? Yes, of course we did.
We did.
Would you consider inviting Tim and Jen Tracker to your lodge for a UK holiday? Yes, we would. So if you want to go over and tell Tim, I'm sorry, I'm doing this without asking your opinion.
It's fine, he can come.
But they can come. We would love Tim Tracker to sit on here. He'd be like,
hey bird,
good morning from the lodge.
Hey bird.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, we like to take the Mickey, but
no, we do.
We have watched a lot of Tim Tracker's videos.
We only take the Mickey in a
jesting way
because we absolutely love him.
Yeah.
How can you not take the Mickey out of his voice? His voice is amazing.
It's that mustache that I've taken the Mickey out of. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad he's got rid of
that. The beer that I really liked was Blue Moon. It's an American beer, but you can buy it in Tesco here, and it's really, really nice with a slice of lemon in.
Rachel Rooney says, we make her feel better because her and her hubby always bicker. I think you've got to bicker. I think the people that don't bicker kind of split up. The people that do bicker and keep it real stay together forever. I'm not sure.
Oh, we bicker. We don't always put everything on camera because sometimes it can involve a lot of swearing. Yeah. Like Lee yesterday almost knocked the bedroom door off its hinges. But we didn't film that because...
Somebody's wife is counting the calories of the gin and tonics. We've got Slimline Tonic. We always drink Slimline Tonic.
Slimlines, so it's 0 calories or very little calories. 3 calories. And the gin's...
gin?
Liquid calories. We don't count liquid calories. Just like when we're in America, we don't count calories. Because the American calories are clearly different to the UK calories. I mean, how can you have a salad with 1,000 calories in it?
Louise Kitchen High is one of our patrons, says, are we going to arrange a patron meetup? That could be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Because we have been thinking about, if we go to like a UK road trip, and people would then say, let's meet up, or there'd be too many people. But a patron meetup would be easier to...
Do you mind not burping in me here?
I don't mind, no.
So yeah, we might do a Patreon meetup. It depends on where we are and where you are and things like that. But I would say anybody that's going to be in America when we're there, come and say hello. I mean, we had 6 people throughout the 3 weeks we were there come and speak to us, and we did selfies with people and things like that.
Somebody said, what do you think to the Illumina resort where Tim Tracker is posting videos? I'm not
The one in Hawaii?
I've not watched his latest one, but...
The DVC points are cheap, but it's not your home resort, and it's quite a long flight from the UK, so it's probably not something I would ever choose.
Can I speak now? He's getting all paid for by Disney, so he's fine.
Disney, you want to pay for us?
To go,
no problem, we'll fly out tomorrow.
They've been to LA, then they went to Hawaii, and they've been on the Disney cruise ship as well. This is Tim Tracker. If Disney want to pay for us to do that, we'll gladly go. But as long as they know, we will keep it real, and we will tell it how it is. If something's expensive,
they'll not want us there. No, they'll want us there.
Because we keep it real. They need to send people who tell it how it is.
Like but they want the magic. And we're not the magic people. We will say it how it is. That's the problem.
No, we're never.
Nobody's ever going to sponsor us.
Well, I know, but we're not going to change who we are.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah.
We will be what we are.
We had back in Florida, Dawn, in
October. Lee's forgotten he's had too many jeans.
3 weeks in October. Have you been to Disneyland, California? No, we haven't.
Yes, Martin, we are half cut.
We have been to California.
I'm full cut at the minute.
We have been to California, but back then, it's about 10 years ago, we weren't vlogging, we weren't really Disney nuts, so we never bothered. We went to Universal.
We stayed in Universal.
Yeah. Nick's brother actually lives in LA. He lives an hour and a half from Disneyland. And that's quite good that if I lived there, I'd be at Disneyland.
And I bet you've never been either.
Probably not.
Paging Mr. Morrow. Who's that? Have you heard of them?
What is that?
Tracy.
We met our then favourite bloggers on our list, Paging Mr. Morrow.
No, how she said then, meaning that we are our favourite bloggers now.
I did actually want to meet Tim Tracker, I must say.
We saw Kyle Palo.
Yeah, we saw Kyle Palo. We didn't bump into to talk to him all. We just kind of saw him in the distance.
He was the bellboy in.
Well, no, don't.
He was in. No, he's the bell services
where he works.
He's told everybody on his videos.
No, we saw him.
He's told everybody on his videos. Lee just doesn't watch them.
We were looking forward to meeting Tim Tracker, but we didn't. We wanted to bump into him.
He obviously works for Disney. Everybody knows that. He's not hidden the fact, and everybody's commented on his videos where he works.
Moving on.
We knew he worked there, so everybody else will know he works there. When we walked in, you were looking for him, and you went, "Oh, there's gonna happen."
Who are your favourite Disney vloggers? I'll probably say Tim Tracker because I like watching because he has so much information. Because he lives there, he has so much information.
We watch quite a lot though, don't we? We don't really have a favourite.
Is Lee drunk? No, I'm not. I could do with a cup of tea now though. Gary Smith says, how long have you guys been married? Only about, was it 5 years?
6, 7 years.
But we've been together 21 years.
21 years.
Do you listen to Diz much? What's the Diz? D-I-S? What is that? Probably know what it is, but I don't know what D-I-S. US.
I'm just...
Oh, Resort 1. Yeah, I've watched Resort
Absolutely 1. Not, Rachel.
What?
Lee is not allowed money or to go into any shops that involve merchandise because he cannot help himself. If I left it to Lee, we'd have a Christmas tree full of bloody Disney baubles at £200 a bauble.
Can we see your wedding pics? I'll put them on Patron, Bev, for you to see.
We don't have any wedding pics.
No, yes, we do.
Not really. There's a joke pic.
I've just seen a message from Lee Dent, one of our patrons. Let me have a look at it. Has Lee seen the ghost of Leslie Nielsen since he's back? Oh, I used to love Leslie Nielsen, especially Naked Gun. Used to love them films. Vloggers Eleanor Dreaming are good too, and they're British. Yeah, we watched Eleanor Dreaming. They've just been to Shanghai Disneyland, and then they're going to California, LA very soon in a few days. What was your favorite drink? What was your favorite drink in Drink the World? It was probably the. We really liked the frozen ones. Not frozen as in Anna and Elsa, but frozen drinks like the blue frozen one. I can't remember what it was now. It was called Royal Blue. So I like them ones, especially because it was so hot, so it cools down as well. Global entry program. Do you use it? I don't know what that is. What is that? Dole Whip or Peter Pan float? Never had a Peter Pan float. We did like the Dole Whips, but they're like pineapple out there, so they're citrusy, so they're refreshing. But I prefer like chocolate ice cream, so I'd like a chocolate Dole Whip. How highly do you rate Virgin Holidays? We had no problem with Virgin Holidays. It was very good. Walmart, Target, or Publix?
What?
Walmart, Target, or Publix. The three very different. Now, shush you. The three very different things. Walmart. A lot of American people don't seem to like Walmart because they say a lot of like scummy people going.
Scummy people.
Yeah, but
They've never said that. You've said that.
But Walmart is just, for us UK people, you can get everything there that you want.
You're muttering.
At a cheap muttering.
Yeah.
You can get everything there that you want
Just
at
say how
a
it
cheap
is.
price.
We like Walmart.
But then when you walk into Target, you do kind of look around and think, wow.
Yeah, but you pay for the polished floor.
So clean and polished and amazing.
So you pay for that on the price of the goods.
And so is Publix.
It is nice, but Publix, we were really impressed when the manager carried our packet of crackers to the car, weren't we? And left a woman in front of us carrying 5 bags.
Team Tracker vlogs full time now. Oh, that's interesting. To be fair, because we've only gone to Disney in January this year, when we came Disney Nuts this year, don't really know the backstory of Team Tracker. So is he a daily vlogger now? I don't know. We're
daily vloggers. Not all in Disney, but we're daily vloggers.
Lee Dent says that gin is going through you like a Porsche.
It is. Yeah, but what you don't realise is about 6 before we even started the camera.
That's my last one. I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Well, I'm not making it.
Oh my God, you guys are so handsome.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think they're talking to me. Oh, hi. And it's Ham F from San Francisco. We've been to San Francisco. We went about 10 years ago. And
we went to see the Golden Gate Bridge, but we never saw it.
How many days were there? 2 or 3 days?
3 days.
And we never saw the Golden Gate Bridge because it was in a bank of mist. The rest of the San Francisco wasn't, but that was. And we even drove over it and couldn't see it.
Well, we looked up and saw the pylons at the top, didn't we?
Brian Page wants more videos of you screaming on a roller coaster. Would you renew our vows at the Grand Floridian?
Why is it frozen that comment? Wait a minute.
Review.
Let me just release it. 2 minutes.
I'll do it.
2 minutes already done it. Another moderate. Is that you?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Would we renew our vows at the Grand Floridian?
No. You're lucky I didn't the first time.
Our vows were just like, yep, let's go.
If you watch our video on, what video is it?
Oh, thank you, Adonis2275. Said that Mickey Mouse face mask took 5 years off me. It must be this camera.
You still got it on. And buy a gorgeous outfit from a white stuff for this trip. Possibly, although that shirt was a little bit too big for me. I wish I'd have got medium now. I mean, obviously, I'm not a large, so.
XL.
No, it wasn't that. It was a large that I got. I needed a medium. It buried me.
Thank you,
I'll give it to you. You can wear it.
Van. It says we're even more handsome on the inside.
We are. We're very nice. What's your favourite brand of tea? Lee, you answer this one.
Just normal breakfast tea, like
that's boring.
Yorkshire tea or
PG
tips. No, Tetler tea. I like Tetler tea.
But we're more coffee drinkers actually.
No, I like tea more. Somebody has said, "How did you get the upgrade on your flight?" And somebody else said earlier, "How did we get it for £90?"
We don't know really. When we booked the holiday, we booked it at the last minute, and when we were booking on the Virgin Holiday screen, you picked the flights economy, and then you went down and you saw all the different options, and it just said economy going out and premium coming back, £92, and we were like, what? So before we even flinched, didn't we? We just clicked go, and we booked it.
Yeah. Hi, Robert Zungu, and yes, I do want to come to New York.
Hi.
It's top of my bucket list. I want to come to New York for 1 week. Nick's not too keen. He thinks it's going to be really
London.
rammed like London, and Nick hates.
I get stressed with crowds.
Rammed, but I really want to New York. What cream do you use for your eyes? If you want to tell people again.
Can we hear aloud? We drank the world, please.
We drank the world.
The eye cream is My Perfect Eyes. It's called. I've actually got it on now. I haven't had it on for about 2 or 3 days because it leaves a bit of a residue on your face. But I've put it on today just for the live. Lee cleaned his teeth. I did my eyes.
People are saying New York is amazing. So
I know it's amazing, but it's just the hectic.
Because we've never been.
Yeah, but I know it's hectic. So no, we're not flying premium economy in October. There's no upgrade seats available.
Not yet.
Plus, his mum and dad are going, so we want to sit with them, don't we?
Are we still using the Demerol? No, we've not used it for a long time, actually.
No, it's obviously done its job, clearly.
How's your nose hair? Somebody said.
Needs doing again. Although Leesney's doing it, but he won't do it.
Did you have a memorial for the lost hat and action camera? Well, yeah, you lost 2 things in America this time.
We were expecting 3. Everybody says things coming in 3s, don't they?
Well, don't. I don't want to lose all else.
So.
New York is amazingly because you shop every day. Ooh.
You've just put me right off straight away.
Exactly, Brian. If you can do Disney, you can do New York.
Disney's, yeah, but no, let me explain this. And we explain, has this vlog gone live
Hi,
yet?
Julie. It's your 60th birthday in June, and you're going to Florida in November to celebrate.
Where?
I hope you have a great time, and happy birthday for June.
Where?
Carry on what you say about New York.
I've forgotten what I was saying.
Who is the winner of the Magnet competition? We're gonna be drawing that on Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday coming up.
Yeah.
What currency card did you use in America? Say it again. Caxton.
Caxton card. Caxton FX. Google Caxton FX. Sign up. It's free. All you have to do is load it with £10, and then you can use an app on your phone, debit card, to load it as and when you're there. You don't have to use your credit card. There's no charges for using it. Cash machine's free. The using it in supermarkets free. It's a no-brainer, and the exchange rate is basically almost the bank exchange rate rather than the currency when you go to a travel agent.
Hi, Rick Dick, which is an interesting username.
I was spat at TV there.
I really like Madonna's new video, and so does Nick, don't you? I keep
Camera stopped.
playing Madonna's new
Unfortunately,
song every day.
Yeah.
1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha.
All right, stop it now.
If you've got Spotify and Alexa, ask Alexa to play.
No,
Madonna's new
don't ask
music.
Alexa to play it.
Bye, Van. We'll catch you later. You've got to go.
Bye. Are you off for a Chinese van? It's about that time.
Bye, Van.
Bet it is.
Shells and dancers are their reward for patrons. Yes, they are. If you check out our Patreon page, it's patreon.com/The Lodge Guys. We have different tiers which you can support us on, and then we give you reward back, depending on which tier you join.
I think the majority of people are on the link tier, aren't they?
Yes.
So what we filmed today goes onto a private link, so you can watch it tomorrow, and then everybody else on YouTube gets to see 8 days later. So you basically get early access to our videos.
Alexa's just lit up. I'm sorry.
I was in light up.
Matt and Herrick. Hi, guys.
Herrick.
Matt and Herrick. They're at a family gathering and stopped by to say hello.
Hi.
What's your favourite place to eat outside of Disney World?
Ooh, Black Angus.
Black Angus was very nice.
Black Angus was very
next to
nice.
our hotel.
We went there 3 times.
Because we didn't have to drive, so it was the easy. So
yeah, but it was nice. You get bread and honey when you went in. This is like the weird thing when you go in America. The sweets and the savouries are always mixed. And for me, who likes food, I don't mind that, but it seems a bit odd.
Bye, 2010 Gaza. You've been here from the beginning. Bye.
Bye. Bye. I'm a little bit tipsy, yeah.
Best tip for...
Who are the 2 turds that dislike this video? We can't see it, Brian. Not sure. But it doesn't matter because thumbs up, thumbs down, it makes no difference. It's all interaction.
No. Share F, we didn't have breakfast at Cracker Barrel, but a lot of people have said Cracker Barrel are amazing for breakfast. Is that true? We had the evening meal, didn't we, at Cracker Barrel?
And they asked us whether we wanted breakfast.
Which we found a bit weird. Hi, Lucy, Lee Dent's daughter. Nick has got the t-shirt on.
We've got the t-shirt that your dad sent us. Where's me in hat?
I wonder if anybody found that hat and is wearing it right now.
I hope it fell in a pile of dog shit.
If you could stay in any Disney resort, which one would it be? Well, we are actually staying in a Disney resort in October when we go back, just for one night. For people that didn't... It
could expand to 2, you never know.
Yeah, for now, for people that didn't hear me earlier say it or weren't here, a kind viewer has got in touch with us on Instagram. We've been talking to her for a while, and she just randomly, out of the blue, offered to give us a free night on her DVC points at Wilderness Lodge. So we were like, oh my God.
We were stunned. We were in the pub, weren't we? And I went, oh my God, look what somebody just said. And we were like...
So we've been talking to her backwards and forwards. We've sorted that out. We've got it on our Disney app. So we are staying for one night in Wilderness Lodge Hotel at the...
Boulder Ridge.
Boulder Ridge Villas. 1-bedroom villa for one night.
Heather says, my dad is absolutely convinced you are the large guys. We are now. Now we've come back. We are.
One large
what do you mean?
Don't do that.
We are the large guys.
Bye, Charlotte Shelton.
Fortunately. Ryan, stop laughing. Thank you.
So we've been on for 1 hour 18 minutes. Right. So how long do you want to go now?
Stop talking. I'm answering questions. Rick Dick says tips for those new to creating vlogs. Be yourself. Don't try and act up to the camera. Just be who you are.
Don't pander to what you think people want to know. Be real. That's what a lot of our viewers say. They love how real we are. If something's expensive, say it. If something's rip-off, say it. Do you know what I mean?
Don't try and be something that you're not, because you can't act 24/7, especially if you're going to do daily vlogs. We've always said to each other, just be yourself, keep it real. and we've always done that. And some people like it, some people don't. We've had some Disney haters saying, "Why are you going to Disney if you're so negative?" Well, we are saying it how it is.
We don't think we're negative.
If you don't like it, then don't watch it. It's as simple as that. We're not forcing you to watch it.
Oh, but shall I show this off?
Will you shut up? We are basically, whoa. What have you done?
I've done nothing. Oh, we're just.
Yes, you have. Just a minute. Lee's just shagged the TV.
It's got nothing. Nobody else.
Well, it wasn't anybody else that did it. Just a minute. We're offline here. Right, I'll move this out of Lee's way.
I'm just going to show people this for people that didn't see it on our live last time. This is a light, bedside light or wherever you want to put it, that we got bought. Well, Nick got bought it for his birthday from a patron. And it's Mickey Mouse, obviously.
However, when you plug it in, it lights up like a bloody Christmas tree.
Really light, really bright. So you can just plug it into a USB socket, or it runs on batteries. And it was £5 from Primark.
And it is amazing. Our nieces have got one of these for the birthday. Although they do know it because we've told it tonight and they've been watching it. So
El Glitter, yes, we've got some merch coming soon, but we want to test the quality of it.
Yeah, it's on its way actually. We've got a hoodie, a hat, and a cup that's got our logo on it. And if it's okay, we're gonna put a proper Lodge Guys domain name on it and release it on social media, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hi Jack, please say hello to the Cooper family. For some reason it's frozen that comment, but I will release it. There we go.
Oh, right. A lot of people have said this, and Brian Page just reminded me, tell me what you think about biscuits and gravy. Now, we only
Can I say it?
No, because
yeah, but you're muttering.
Well, we're just thinking whether this is
right
right
or
not.
Muttering.
Did we only try biscuits and gravy at Sizzlers?
No, we've had biscuits loads. You had the gravy for the first time at Sizzlers, which looked like puke.
So biscuits are a little bit like softer scones. What we call scones.
Plain scones.
Yeah, but the gravy isn't like what we call gravy in the UK. It's like a white creamy sauce, which was all right.
I would describe it as baby sick.
It was all right though.
Is Nick fatter than Ryan in Ryan and Aiden? How dare! No, I'm not, but I'm getting there.
Oh, and Ryan and Aiden are back vlogging. I'm sure you've seen. So I'm sure we'll see them at some point.
Biscuits and gravy is definitely weird. I like the biscuits. They're creamy scones.
Yeah.
But the gravy is just rank. It's just not gravy. I mean, what Americans call gravy, they call brown sauce.
Oh, Brian says Cracker Barrel is good for biscuits and gravy. We didn't have gravy there.
No, we didn't.
We had biscuits there.
We had the biscuits because you get them free, don't you?
And they had cornbread, which was absolutely beautiful.
I'm not sure about that either. It was a bit gritty, I thought.
I loved it.
They sold cornbread in Walmart. We saw that in there.
Eve Campbell says, are you Star Wars fans? Yes, we are. So we will hopefully be going into Star Wars land if it's not too rammed.
We're not setting us hopes on getting in there, but we will try.
Cornbread is amazing. Yes, Brian. I loved cornbread. Have you tried Popeyes? Their biscuits are great.
We've never been in Popeyes ever.
Worst ride ever in Disney?
In Disney?
Small World?
Yeah.
Nick doesn't like
Small World. It goes on far too long and it's all like freaky horror dolls.
Hi, Mandy. James. Did you try to take a leg? Not this time. We had one years ago from Walmart and I wasn't really impressed with it, so we didn't get one this time.
No, it was like a caveman's club.
Upgrading Universal ticket to annual pass, is it easy?
Absolute doddle. So this is what happened, right? We went in January. We had a 14-day hopper that we got from Orlando attraction tickets, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did the Disney ticket thing, which we've explained earlier in this video, and then Lee had emailed Universal to see if they could get them to do the same thing by pretending that we'd actually contacted Universal, and he'd had some dialogue with somebody. So when we went there,
but I had a dialogue.
You had a dialogue, but it wasn't. Nobody had actually said you can upgrade it. Like after we went back.
Well,
so the ticket had expired after 14 days. And then when we went back in March, we went to the concierge desk right in the centre of City Walk, went to the guy, showed him the email thread and said, this person hasn't replied, which was true. And he just said, oh no, you can't upgrade a ticket once it's expired. But on the back of the ticket, it does actually say, fully expires next year.
Yeah.
So we'd said to him, well, yeah, but it says on the ticket that it's not expired yet. So he looked at it and he was like, okay, I can help you with this. Anyway, he upgraded the tickets and we paid £129 each and we got free, well, we didn't get free, but we got Universal preferred pass upgrades for £129 each. we actually saved that money in parking with the amount of times that we went back and forth to Universal, wasn't it?
For anybody that's just joined us, we are going back to Florida in October for 3 weeks, and we're doing Halloween Horror Nights, which is not booked yet, and we're doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, which is booked, and maybe we'll see some of you there.
Yeah, apparently you can take bags of empty bags and like trick-or-treat bags, and they fill them with chocolates.
Yeah, Highly Thornton.
So
I hope you enjoy your time in the Red Lion Hotel when you go, and we want lots of pictures when you go.
Please don't blame us if it's shy.
It's not shy. Don't worry. It's not shy. We are frugal.
It is perfect. It's perfect location. It's clean and it's okay.
We are frugal,
but you like saying that, don't you?
We don't like nasty places, and we would never say that was nice if it's not. And it's not. It's not nasty. It is nice.
Lisa, it was $169, which was £129. So that is more than what we paid in January for the 14-day ticket, and we've now got it for 18 months because they had a special offer on as well.
We dropped the world. What night are we at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Pie?
14th of January.
January, eh?
No, 14th of October.
How many January?
Although we are actually going back in January for a month because the lodge closes in January for a month. And
you just giving it away?
Shut up.
That's our next trip reveal.
Shut up. And we have to go somewhere for a month when the lodge is closed. So the plan will be to go to Florida for a month. Yes. However, that might change. We might end up going to Lanzarote.
That's not an official trip reveal.
Nothing's booked. Although I am monitoring flights at the moment for upgrades.
I think we'd be good on Gogglebox, actually. Mark and Carol and as just said. You know Gogglebox where you just sit.
Yeah, but they'd have to have a beat button.
Well, I think they can swear on Gogglebox, I think.
Shells and Dan, yes, we are going in January, hopefully for a month. I will release that comment rather than block you.
Gag Nick. I think that's a good idea.
Why does everybody think that I have to interrupt? It's you that talks over me, and I have to shut you up to get a word in edgeways.
Theme Park family, we will be there when you are there, so we may see you. Come and say hello if you see us.
Yep. We're there from the beginning of October until 23rd-ish or something like that.
I know what you want to put on your t-shirt for your birthday, Lee. We drunk the world. Yes, we drunk the world.
That is a really good idea, actually. Actually, on our merchandise site, you can actually take the Lodge Guys logo off and put on your own slogan. You can customise them. So maybe we should get some t-shirts printed that says "We drunk the world" and then give it to Bite Brenda.
We will be regretting perhaps saying to everybody, come and say hello when we're in October if we're getting stopped every 5 minutes. But we'll say hello to you all.
Yeah, but when we were stopped, we were stunned. I mean, when we arrived in Orlando, we were in immigration, and the first person stopped us in the queue, didn't you? And we were like, whoa, we didn't expect that at all. I mean, we've been stopped once or twice over here.
A few people have asked this question now. Now, don't give any spoilers away. Have you watched Avengers Endgame? Yes, we have. We watched it on release day, which was Thursday or whatever it was. Don't give any spoilers away, but we were bored out of tits. It went on far too long. It was 3 hours long, and they could have wrapped it up in about an hour and a half. We were so bored.
Can I speak now?
I
won't give the story away.
No, it's possibly an unpopular opinion because everybody else seems to absolutely love it.
The special effects were amazing. The story was okay, but they filled it with that much stuff. I thought I was watching Lord of the Rings 10. It just went on and on and on and on. And in the end, I was saying to Lee, God, how much longer? Because his sister was waiting outside for an hour. They went to see Dumbo at the same time.
Yeah, it's very unpopular opinion because I know everybody loves it, but we loved the last hour. We didn't like the first 2 hours because we were like, oh. There
was a lot of getting it going, and then the last hour was fine, and then it went to the after bit, and then that was just going on and on and on.
Mind you, don't unsubscribe just because I don't like it.
It was a good film, but it just went, oh. I'd probably prefer to have my teeth pulled, to be honest.
I'll probably watch it again, when I can get it on streaming services.
Yeah.
When I can pause it and go for a wee when I want to.
Unsubscribe.
I know.
Do we like fishing? No. We like fish and chips, but we don't like fishing.
Well! Somebody keeps asking me to say it.
Well, you stop saying it. I'm going to throw some gin on you. Pour in my hand and clap.
So, we've done 1.5 hours now, so we're going to...
Well, we've got 400, we've still got 500 people on, so we can keep going as long as you are. The gins, we've still got half a bottle left. We've got plenty of stamina. It's totally down to these people whether they want us to continue. We will definitely be drinking the world again. I mean, one thing I will say is when we drunk the world, it was one thing that we weren't looking forward to, wasn't it?
No, you
we
were.
Put it off.
No, you were, but I wasn't that into it.
But I said I wanted to do it, and we were both putting it off. We
put
it off. We put it off
we
from
came
the first
to see
week.
you, but you weren't there.
Oh yeah, we put it off from the first week, didn't we? And then we said, right, we're doing it now, and it was like the second to the last day, and we thought it was the best night that we'd had. And then when Lee edited the video, it was an hour and a half of raw footage, and he got it down to 45 minutes, and he edited it, and he said to me, "This is rubbish. I'm going to delete this."
Yeah, I almost thought this is actually a rubbish vlog because it's so long to edit. I was like, oh god, that was an epic vlog to edit.
And then he went in the shower, and then I re-edited it and cut all the crap out, like that blue building thing that, well, we left that in, didn't we?
Yeah, that was an interesting fact.
But all the other shite that you left in it, we cut out. And then in the end, I'd said, that's actually quite a good vlog, and we left it in, and
bye.
It turns out to be the best video of the week.
I'm off to get my moisturiser. Gareth wants to see it. He's reminding me again. You keep talking.
So that was like the best day that we had there. Simon, how do we cope with jet lag? Funny you should ask that. Going out there, we had zero jet lag, none at all. We just stayed up late. We went to bed as normal. There were a couple of mornings where we woke up at 5 a.m., something like that. Coming back, a little bit more difficult to adjust. We stayed up the first night. We had an hour's sleep when we got back. And then there was a couple of nights where I was wide awake at 2 a.m., but you just adjust within 2 or 3 days. It's not really an issue. But going out there's no problem at all, ever. Even when we flew to LA, we never had an issue with jet lag in LA after the first night of being tired. Beverly, yes, Sazzling Epcot, we'd love to see that, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen in this lifetime. Oh my God, there's so many comments. Let me just have a quick read.
I'm coming.
I'm just reading. I'm trying to anyway. Great time going forward. Yes, our Drink the World video we thought was our best video, and we actually thought it was our worst.
We drunk the world. Right, I'm back for Gareth. So, Gareth.
Now, yes, we will be getting dressed up as for Not So Scary Mickey. Lee's going to dress as his mum.
Gareth has asked what moisturiser I use. Now, he's asked a few times, so I'm going to show you. So, on a night, I use Nivea Men Protect and Care Rehydrating Moisturiser. Just that. It's cheap as chips from Morrison's or whatever.
It's also known as Swarfiga.
I don't know what Swarfiga is.
It's the stuff that mechanics take grease off their hands with.
And during the day, now this is interesting, this. During the day, I use this Nivea. So this is Daily Essentials 24-hour Moisture Boost and Refresh because it's got SPF 15. You've got to protect your face against the sun. But also, so I put this on my fingers, and then I put a right little bit of this Nivea one in. This is Daily Essentials Soft Tint, so that it kind of masks all your impurity things on your face. It doesn't always work, but do you want to show them? Oh, show them close up as well.
Sorry, not enough there.
So I mix them two up, so it becomes a little brown, and you put it on your face.
So if you want this crap, sorry Nivea, if you want to sponsor us,
me, yes.
It's magical, perfect products.
Can sponsor us. I use that every day, and that came from Morrison's as well. It's only bad.
And I use nothing and look gorgeous. Right, what's the comments? Hi Sienna, if that's how you say it.
Bye,
if it's not, then sorry. A gritty soap Swarfiga. Yeah, that's what he needs on his face to scrub all the pitchy things off.
Yeah, and I also use every day a exfoliator. Gonna get all that crap off your face.
Yeah, thanks Gareth for that question. Next.
Mick, has anyone told you before that you look like Scott Mills?
No. But somebody told me in America when we went in January that I look like Tom Hanks' son.
Who said that?
The waitress in Discovery Cove.
Did she?
Yeah.
Discovery Cove? Oh, in January?
Yeah. I had to look up who Tom Hanks' son was. I can see the similarity, to be honest, but
Brian says it's good luck to have birch on you. Well, it's twice in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, 3 times we're going to win lottery. Legal stand outside.
Hi, Melissa. 12-year-old Melissa. And Jojo. Oh, yeah. 18 months.
Mitchell, no, we've not flown BA. We've always flown Virgin, or we've flown, well, Air 2000 once, didn't we?
I would
back in the day.
Fly with BA just to try them.
Yeah. Can you use Virgin points with BA?
I don't think so.
No, I think you can.
Eh?
No, I think you can use your Virgin points across multiple carriers.
Is Discovery Cove worth the money?
It was definitely worth it in January when we went, but in peak season it's about $200 a day. But all your food and your drink are included, and we paid for a cabana for the whole family. But I would say it's definitely worth it because there's no crowds and it's just an idyllic location and day, isn't it?
Somebody has said, did you pick a name for your car? Yesterday we've gone with Jarvis.
Jarvis.
That was the most suggested by everybody. Obviously it's Tony Stark's butler, Iron Man's butler. So we've gone with Jarvis.
Other than Disney, what's good to do in Florida? Oh my God, that's just like an open-ended question.
Somebody said, have we ever flown into Sanford? We have one.
We have many times, in fact. The first 3 times we did.
It's a lot longer drive, isn't it?
The flights are the same, but when you fly there, when you land there, you've literally got like an hour and a half minimum to get from Sanford Airport down to your hotel.
Somebody else has said that's exactly who you look like, Tom Hanks' son. I need to look him up.
I don't even know. I mean, I've looked it up. He's got like 4 sons, so I don't know which one he looks like.
Collie Hanks. Have a look.
Don't know.
See if you look like him.
What's your favourite rides in Universal? In Universal Studios, I would say it would be the Jimmy Fallon ride. I think that's absolutely brilliant. However, when we went in January, I didn't like the Harry Potter rides. But then when we went,
Colin Hanks.
When we went a little bit, when we went back this time, I thought the Harry Potter rides were fantastic, and then I didn't like them in January because I'd been so hyped up. A little bit, maybe, slightly. I can see the resemblance. I mean, I'm obviously far better looking. Oh shit. Rick Dickey, yeah, we've actually done cruises in the past. We did the Ocean Village cruise, which was a P&O company back in the day, and we really loved that. We've done 3 weeks cruising. We would like to do like Royal Caribbean and do like a super cruise, as we call it.
Disney cruise.
No, not a chance. The eye products that I use is My Perfect Eyes. Shall I go and get it?
Go on then, so I can get a word in edgeways.
Because everybody's like kind of asked that, so I'll show them what it looks like. Go on, I'll let you talk.
Least favourite ride at Universal?
Men in Black.
Yeah, Men in Black's a bit rubbish, to be fair. We need to update that ride. Please give Cher and Roxy one a shout out. Hi, Cher and Roxy one. What's your favourite ride in Magic Kingdom? I will probably say now Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, although I like Space Mountain as well.
Let me get it to focus. Oop, hold on.
Too far, too close.
Wait a minute. Shut up, woman. There you go. That's it. So that stuff is Botox in a bottle when it focuses. Never mind, stupid camera.
My Perfect Eyes. I did email them because a lot of people were asking us about it. So I emailed them and said, look, if you want to sponsor us, and they never replied.
It is bloody good stuff. Although if you don't wash it off on the night, which I never do, it can like build up on your skin.
Hi, Maureen and Mark Drew. A lot of people have asked if we're going to stay at a Universal hotel to get the express passes.
Funny you should say that because we were talking about that just before we came on the live, weren't we?
We were.
So possibly.
Somebody said it there, look. Angie Mills, stay at Pacific Royale at Universal just 1 or 2 nights. It means you get front of line, great for Halloween Horror Nights.
We will. I mean, one of the questions I got on my list is what hotels give you the express passes?
Yeah, so does everyone know that? Because
it's hard to find online, actually.
Yes, Ryan Chandler, we do use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit our vlogs. But if you're a beginner, we also recommend Filmora. What is the best time of year to go to Florida? Well, it depends if you like heat or not. If you don't like heat, go in January or February because that's a really good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's hot every day, to be honest. And there were days in January where it was 30 degrees.
Yeah, but
there were other days when it was 10. So,
Hard Rock Hotel does express as well.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen the price of that. Cabana Bay doesn't offer it, I don't believe, because it's more of a value hotel.
Really?
Yeah, you don't get it with that. I'll look that one up.
Royal Pacific, Hard Rock, and Portofino Bay.
Yeah, I thought it was like the top end ones.
That'd be nice, I suppose, to have a night at Universal as well as a night in Disney.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
Yeah. Yeah. We saying yeah.
Getting the express passes is so worth it, yeah.
We had them years ago, but when we went in March, we found we didn't even need them because every ride we were able to just walk straight on, weren't we?
Express pass is a must for Halloween Horror Nights. We just pay for hours and we stay in a villa, but worth money. So if you stay in a a Universal hotel, do you get the express pass for Halloween Horror Nights?
Well, yeah, because we could time it to do that, couldn't we?
Because that'd be best, yeah.
Because I think they call it the RIP pass.
So, apparently, it looks like everybody does that, don't they? Are there any rides that scare you so much that you won't do them? Hi, Beverly.
No, nothing scares
I don't
me.
like Jurassic Park.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't scare you. He just doesn't like it. I need to do more cooking videos. I do, but we're on a diet, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've not done a cooking
There's only so
video.
much I can do with the salad.
We've not done a cooking video in ages.
What would you like me to cook?
Would you take the girls back to the Disney again?
Never again.
Love their uncle.
Never again.
Of course we will take them. They need to be a bit older though because they were a bit too young. Masha is far too young for Disney. I'm speaking. And even the older niece, what we call Monkey Chops, she's 5, but even she still couldn't go on some of the things. So maybe in 3 or 4 years we'll take him.
I'd take him without the mother.
Hi, sister, if you want.
Because his sister was worse than the kids for not getting ready. If the kids went with just us, they'd be ready at 7 in the morning, whether they like it or not. Then no matter what you could do with your sister, you could burn the bloody villa down and she'd still get lost out.
Will you both be doing a detailed planning for halls with tickets? Yes, we will. We've got lots of Disney planning videos.
This is our storyboard book. So when we plan our sit-down videos, we write everything in there what we're going to cover, and in there that is our book of secret tips that we're going to cover in our videos.
Matt Bingham says, "How was your fish and veg last night for your tea?" It was nice, wasn't it?
It was nice. Unfortunately, tonight it was frigging rank because it was cheap frozen fish from Tesco that was like crispy and horrid.
Yeah, we were in. Matt lives in Beverly. He told us, didn't we? And we actually went to Beverly the other day to see Avengers
Endgame. Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh, Disney's cheddar Canadian soup. Oh, I'm liking that. Where do you get that from?
Cheddar cheese soup.
Oh, yeah, that sounds amazing. I might even make that. Although I have made on the
video that book again.
I have made on the videos the Ohana's salad. So one of our patrons, Van, he sent Lee that, and we were kind of struggling to find a use for it. And then when we were planning our storyboard videos for the Disney tips, we've kind of filled that with, and all the pages. I've got to show you this because all the pages, it's all like parchment and things like that. So if you freeze frame that, you'll get to see what we're going to talk about in the video. So it's like parchment paper.
The express passes do not cover you for the Halloween Horror Nights. Right, we need to clear something up now because Louise Kitchen, one of our patrons, has just said that her daughter has just said, does Nick actually like his nieces? Because it sounds like he doesn't.
I do for 30 minutes. and then after that, they do me head in.
It loves them to bits, and you will see in some upcoming vlogs because we've just had them for the week at the Westwood.
We haven't had them here for a week.
No.
I can only do with an hour.
Uncle Nick has been with them all week, and he loved bits.
But don't spread that around, please.
What diet are you guys doing? Go on, Nick, you answer that one. What diet are you doing?
We're doing the fish and salad diet at the minute. We started it yesterday. And
fish salad and gin.
Fish salad and gin diet. We haven't worked out how that's going to work yet. The Westwood diet doesn't seem to be working anymore, does it?
Yeah, Kaz and Ian Ross has said if you book one night at a Universal Hotel that offers express passes, you get 2 days express passes check-in and check-out days. So, yeah, it's like a no-brainer that. Bye, Gemma LT. So that sounds like a no-brainer. The Westwood was a caravan on another site that we bought for the family and friends to stay in.
Because we didn't want them to stay here.
But we actually just sold it yesterday because it wasn't getting used enough. So we've got a little spare cash to go on holiday somewhere again.
Yeah. So Lee's talking about Disneyland, California between now and we go in October.
Or Disneyland Paris or New York.
I'm not going to Paris. I don't want to go to Paris.
When are you next coming to Bridlington, Vicky Wilkinson says? Have we been to Bridlington this week? No, we haven't been for a while, have we? I think
we went last week to get our new phones.
Oh, from Argos, yeah, in Bridlington.
So we went last week, actually.
Steve O'Toole says, "Are you going to miss Illuminations?" No,
it
was a bit rubbish.
It was rubbish. It was crap. Absolutely rubbish.
By Rick Dick.
And I got bit by bloody mosquitoes, so I'm never going back there again. Although the Chinese and Nine Dragons were nice.
Oh, that's good. Amanda Gibbons says, check in at 8 a.m. and you have all day and the day you check out to make use of the express passes. That is really good, actually. Hi, Graham Farrer, one of our patrons. Hello.
Yes, we do watch Tim Tracker. Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert. Bye, Sarah Brown. Thanks for watching. We're going to go pretty soon. We might go at 8 o'clock. What time is it? Yeah, we've got a quarter of an hour till 8 o'clock and then we'll go.
Paul, I bought it from Amazon, or you can get it from Lloyd's Pharmacy as well. It's about £35 a bottle and it lasts you for 100 days.
EJ says, would you not go to one of the Asia Disneylands? I would love
The what?
to go to Asia Disneylands. I'd love to go to Tokyo Disneyland.
Maybe.
Bye, Julie.
I want to do California first. I really want to do a Californian road trip. Lee didn't want to do it until he realised that there was a California Disney, and then suddenly he wanted to do it.
Lee Dent says, Nick, why are you so dead set against going to Paris? It's a wonderful park. And be careful what you say.
Because the weather's cold.
That's true. You can't always guarantee the weather there.
And all the French smoke, and I don't want to walk around Disney being puthered with smoke.
Lena McCarthy are going out on 11th of October. We will be in Florida on the 11th of October.
We will be from the 1st to the 22nd or 21st or whatever it is.
Yeah, Nine Dragons. We loved Nine Dragons, didn't we?
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Especially the honey sesame chicken.
Bye, Shirley AIC from Canada.
Bye. You've not drunk all my tonic.
No. Hi, Mandy Jane. Thanks for saying that we're down to earth. We are down to earth. We just say it as it is. We don't put any on pretenses. I do feel
people hate us for it, but we don't care.
I do feel some other YouTubers kind of put some stuff on just because they're getting paid to be where they are. Do you know what I mean? They get invited to Disney or something. But
we'll put it on if you invite us.
No, we won't. If someone's crap, we'll say it.
Sorry.
Although I was watching a Tim Tracker vlog the other day when he was paid to go to California Disney, and he was saying about something that was really pricey and expensive. So I was like, "Oh, good for you, Tim Tracker."
Yeah, you'll always get an honest opinion from us.
Yeah.
We'll never dress it up. Hi, Graham. We will definitely consider California Disney, although I'm not keen on the fact that it's only 2 parks, and I don't know what the price of the tickets is.
In California?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what.
But there's a lot more that I want to see in California, so I would go just to get that out of the way and then do the other things that I want to do.
You have to do the kitchen sink. What's that?
The what?
Will you take your sister with you to drink the world?
No.
We'll
take Batty Brenda and his mum, because I know if you want to know who Batty Brenda is, right? Go on YouTube and search for the Lodge Guys Wine Club and look at part 2. And the lady on the right-hand side of the thumbnail is Lee's auntie. She's got glasses on and she laughs like a witch. And she's got her own fan base within our YouTube channel, and everybody loves her. And she's been in quite a lot of videos, hasn't she? And she's coming with us to Florida. Now imagine her in Epcot with us, and you're talking drink the world on steroids.
And yes, we would take my sister to drink the world if she could get a babysitter, because she deserves a good night out.
She'd be late. If you told your Janine to drink the world, she'd turn up an hour later than us.
Drink the world! Would you drive over to Vegas on a Californian road trip? That's what we did last time.
We've done it. I absolutely want to do that again. We loved it. We absolutely loved it.
Nick wants to do the zip wire in Vegas, don't you?
I do.
We saw Cher when we went to Vegas. Cher. We saw Cher in concert when we went to Vegas at the, what's it called? Palace, somewhere or other?
Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's Palace, that's it.
She was foul mouth.
Hi, Rowan.
I can't really say anything.
Hi, Rowan, Emily. It's bedtime. Rowan, Emily.
Will you not share drinks next time? We will definitely not share drinks next time, because it kind of ruined it for me. Lee was off his tits, and I was just sober as anything.
Catherine says, have you had a significant increase in subscribers after your Florida vlogs? Yes, we have.
Yes.
We had about 4,000 new subscribers.
4,000 subscribers.
Sorry, it's taken us a bit by shock, and we're trying to get used to all these new people and trying to keep up with all the comments and things like that.
Rachel or Raquel, however you pronounce it, we are going to be seeing a lot of people in Florida, and if you're going to be there, please do come and find us. And if you're going to drink the world, let us know the date, and we'll join you. In fact, what we'll do is we'll have a Lodge Guys. They'll probably kick us out of Disney, but we'll have a Lodge Guys binging session. We'll just call it like a Lodge Guys stag party or something like that, where we'll all drink the world together.
Good night, Ava and Lucy. It's time for bed.
Night, kids. Assuming they are kids.
I dare Lee to try and catch a Disney duck next time. No, because I might get kicked out. I might get banned from Epcot, and I couldn't ruin that.
What I think you should do is grab a duck and take it on soaring. Pissed off your tits. That'd be funny.
I like how the ducks just don't care at Disney.
Yeah, because there's that much used to crowds that they're not bothered about people approaching them.
How many days until we go back to Disney? Have you updated this today?
It's 154 days. I haven't updated it now. 154 days until we go.
Apparently, you can get this from quite a lot of places. We just bought it from like a random shop. It's not a chain shop or anything like that. Yes, what are you doing?
I'm going to wipe it off and update it.
Somebody said you should meet up with Cal Palo and do a Drink the World challenge.
We could drink him under the table.
I believe, yeah, because he doesn't drink much. I've seen on his blog. So
He likes margaritas, and I like everything. So you don't have a chance.
Somebody said we are flying from Manchester on 30th of September. Premium Economy. Hope to see you out there drinking the world. We may.
We may see you then.
Yeah.
We may possibly see you, definitely. Might we?
Well, we're not going Premium Economy.
No, we're not. But we may see you on that particular day.
Ooh. Please tell Helen to put the freaking game down. Oh, well.
Who's Helen?
David Allen said, can you tell my partner, Paul, to book a night in the Grand Floridian on our next trip, please? Well, very expensive, but rent some DVC points and you can do it for cheap.
Do that. Rent some DVC points. You'll definitely get it a lot cheaper.
Who's your favourite YouTube blogger?
Tim
Tracker. I like Tim Tracker at the minute.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't know. Because we watch
We
a
have
lot.
so many that we just kind of like put them on and...
What's the best Chinese meal you had in Florida?
9 Dragons.
Yeah.
Definitely. 9 Dragons.
Yeah. So we've got 10 minutes left. We'll stop at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll keep it at 2 hours.
Because I want some toast.
Which is the longest vlog we've
I
ever
want
done.
some toast, a cup of tea, and a Kit Kat.
Already saying hello to all the Orlando timers on our Facebook. Yeah, we are on the
Hi, Orlando timers.
It's Orlando time. We have seen that group, and quite a lot of friends of ours are on there. We've met a lot of people on there, and I know we get mentioned on there quite a bit, along with Eleanor Dreaming and Jade Billington and Adam Hatton and things like that. We are new to the scene, but we think we bring something a little bit different to the table, don't we?
Well, we think we bring honesty and down to earth.
Yeah, we don't.
Not that there's anything wrong.
No,
with
we don't. We're not saying anything against other people.
No.
We're just saying that we have a different style to other people.
Everybody else is very nicey.
Yeah, we get slated for it, but we don't care, to be honest. What's your favourite park in Florida? It's got to be Epcot. Epcot is amazing. It used to be least favourite, and I wasn't keen on it until we drank it, and then that's
I've
suddenly
always
like,
loved Epcot, yeah.
It's just such a...
Oh,
yeah.
David Allen has said he's emailed us the cheddar cheese soup recipe.
Ooh.
Thank you, we'll look at that.
We'll buy that tomorrow.
And somebody has said, would you recommend the bubble?
Yes. Oh, God, yeah. The reason why is because there's only like 35 seats upstairs, and you get your own stewardess, so she's only looking at 35 people rather than 300. So it's worth it just for that. And when you sat looking in your seat, you've got a cupboard as well. So you've got a window seat, but you've also got a cupboard there and a cupboard above. And it's worth it just for that.
Somebody said, least favourite park.
SeaWorld.
I really like SeaWorld.
Well,
I know it gets a lot of stick.
Hollywood Studios then, probably.
I know it gets a lot of stick because of the animals and stuff. And I think they're doing a lot of conservation and effort to get away from the animals. So, but I like it although we didn't go on many rides, they've got a lot of good roller coasters there.
Roger Dodger says, right, what happened to Ryan and Aiden? Who? Sorry, who?
No, they've done an explanation video and they've started releasing videos again. Yeah. So go check out their channel. They've started releasing videos again.
In your opinion, you are better than other stars.
Oh, I've just checked the emails. We do have the cheddar cheese soup recipe.
Nice.
So that can be one of
Does it have calories in it? Because if not, we'll have to wait till we come back from Florida. Epcot has cute lizards. No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Hello.
I don't like the lizards. I don't mind the lizards if they don't run so fast. I just don't like them. They just freak me out.
Adam Hatton, yeah, we watch Adam Hatton. He goes on a lot of...
Gary C, you've just started following him on Instagram, haven't you?
Gets invited to places as well. Like, he got invited by Disney UK to Primark Birmingham. We've not been invited anywhere yet.
They'll not invite us because we say how it is. But we don't care. We give an honest lodge guy's opinion, don't we?
Yeah. If something's crap, we'll say it's crap.
Yeah.
But if something's amazing, we'll say it's amazing. Like, somebody just said, favourite food you've ever eaten in Disney World. I would say either...
Ohana's.
No, what was that Animal Kingdom...
Jaiko.
No. The one in Animal Kingdom.
Yak and Yeti.
Yak and Yeti. My cauliflower meal was beautiful.
Yeah, I chose the wrong thing. I ordered a chicken tikka, which you can get on any pub menu in the UK, and it did taste very nice, and the service was very good. And I was in a mood for some reason that day, and I can't remember what it was.
And the other one was narcosis.
Narcosis. Oh my god.
The pork chop was amazing.
That was Disney on steroids. The desserts, Jesus
was amazing.
crikey, Moses.
That block of chocolate that I got with the gold bits on top.
Even though it looked like a skid mark on a plate, it did actually taste really nice. I did try it myself. And my cheesecake was amazing.
Andrew Mill says, we noticed that lizards freak you out.
No. I'm not scared of lizards at all. I just don't like the speed they move.
We've got 5 minutes left. We'll do 2 hours. We'll get to 8 o'clock. And then we're going to...
Did you ever get a cheesecake at Walmart? We didn't, because I looked at the calories and it was 700 calories a slice.
Karen Fletcher is out in Florida right now and having a flat day, so watching this by the pool.
Blocker, where is she? Where is she? That's just a nasty comment to say to us.
Whereabouts in Florida are you? Which hotel are you at? So
she's in the Red Lion, rubbing it in.
Where are you?
Torremolinos. No, we haven't.
O'Toole, thanks for coming and saying hello.
Bye, guys. We are going to start wrapping it up now anyway.
We're going to go at 8 o'clock.
We have loved doing this. We are going to do this quite a lot every Sunday, aren't we? Or we're going to try to do this every Sunday.
Mitchell Mannion says, Lee, are you going to try and not forget something as you leave the villa next time? It's always Nick because he rushes me, so I forget everything.
No, it's not.
And it's
Lee starts packing 3 days before we leave and he still forgets things.
And it's because I carry everything. I'm the one with the bag, so I have to remember everything.
Wait a minute. You pack loads of shit and then and wonder why you forget stuff.
Steve Bev and a lot of people have said, have we ever eaten at Cheesecake Factory?
We have. Not this time and not in January. We ate there when we went last time to Florida.
Bye, Juliana.
Bye.
Bye, Arcandola.
See you soon.
Bye, Dixel and Farm.
Don't forget to check out our video tomorrow night where we do a review of Virgin Premium Economy.
Yes, tomorrow night is Virgin Premium Economy. So it's as we are leaving Florida. So it's sad, but it's also a good video.
Bye, Coca-Cola. I don't know if I said that right. Bye, Graham.
Yes, we'll do another live next Sunday night.
Next Sundays. We'd usually do them on a Sundays because it means we get a day off on a Saturday.
Bye,
because we don't
have
a
patron.
Shut up, interrupting me. Yeah, we usually do them on a Sunday, so we get a day off on a Saturdays because we don't have to film and edit the video then.
We need a day off. We need a day off.
We do. So it looks like everybody's kind of like dwindling down now and disappearing. So we'll thank you guys for joining us and we'll see you next Sunday. If you're not
subscribed, click on the subscribe button to become a lodger. Hit the like button, click the notification bell. Drop us a comment below and we'll always reply.
I'll always reply. So we'll call it a night now, guys, and hope you have a fantastic evening.
I'm off to make a cup of tea now and some toast and a Kit Kat.
You shut up and do comment and let us know if you want to know any questions about the stuff that we've learned on Florida.
And it doesn't have to be about Disney as well. We are lodge guys. We're not Disney vloggers. We are vloggers who every now and again go to Disney. So don't worry if you don't like Disney. Comment below with other things. We are going to be doing videos that aren't related to Disney.
We're just as nuts when we're not at Disney.
Yeah, we're just as, whether we're at Disney, whether we're walking around Bridlington and pissing down rain.
And we don't just drink the world, we drink the lodge as well every night.
We drink the world! So, yes, I'm off to go make some toast.
So we will say...
Hide.
Oh, wait.
Hide.
Hide?
Yes, that one should have been hidden. So we'll say good night. We've been on for 2 hours. Thank you for watching. If you've not already hit the like button and you're able to do so right now, hit the like button on this video. Let's see if we can get over 400. We're on 369. Hit the like button.
Ooh, 371.
Janine says she's
Why would you hide that?
Wait a minute. She's working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. Blue shirt.
Right. We'll pop down.
Yes.
I might have a blue shirt on as well. So you'll have to stop us because we don't know what you look like. So you'll have to come and just say, hello, lodge guys!
Yeah.
As top of your voice. And we will be vlogging, so.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out tomorrow's video, which is a review of the Virgin Atlantic Premium Economy.
So see you soon, guys, and hope you have a nice night.
Goodbye!
Bye!